The chatterbox is quiet tonight. Get some work done. Unless my chatterbox ain't working. If anybody's posting comments, I apologize if I'm not seeing them. It says everything's working okay. Oh, there we go. Whew. Hello, technicality. So, what's the trick to picking up the stone walls? Well, you have two options. You can... Hey, Jay! And... I'm going to just say Garth. Garth88372, hello! The trick to picking up the stone walls is... You can use a bucket, wheelbarrow, shovel. You can use conveyor belts. Or... if you don't want to deal with the walls at all, you can, I'm not going to do it, but you can just use your landscaping tool. This is if you just don't want to deal with them at all. And how do we do this? Go under painting. You can just paint them away if you want. Why does that say restricted area? Oh, I suppose because the water's up so high. Hey Byron, welcome in. But yeah, I was told that if you don't want to deal with these stones at all, you can just paint them away. Or bucket, shovel, basically like you're moving anything else, any other material on the map. Currently, all I have is a bucket with a shovel. Or a bucket with a shovel. A wheelbarrow with a shovel. But I'm thinking that I'll probably make enough money to eventually get a small tractor with a bucket. Oh, the Ferguson has a bucket. I might use that little Massey Ferguson with that teeny tiny little bucket. And one tiny little shovelful at a time. Sweet! Welcome in, Eminem. I'm just here to play. Whoever wants to join me on my adventure are just welcome. Oh, I should mention, there might not be a whole lot. It might be pretty boring to some, but there might be enough to do for two people, maybe even 3 people. I did open up this game. I currently do have it set to multiplayer. PC only, unfortunately. Oh, that's sis to you, miss. Nah, I'm gonna say Eminem just to aggravate you. I'm not gonna admit that you're my kin. Nah, just teasing. If you enjoy artwork, outdoorsy stuff, music, or you want to get educated on health issues, especially mental health issues, definitely check out her channel. She researches stuff that my mind can't even begin to comprehend. It is an invite, but I don't think you have this game on your computer. I'll tell you what we could do, sis, because obviously this game is going to take, this current game that I got going is going to take forever. This is only whenever you feel like it. Come over to my house. I'll set you up on the second PC with a headset and a mic, and we can definitely do this together. And yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I think your PC is capable of playing it, but if you want something that's gonna play it well, yeah, you'd probably want a good gaming PC with a dedicated graphics card. I don't think your PC has a dedicated graphics card, so yeah. And I think I got enough. I think I got enough Wi-Fi. Enough Wi-Fi. The brain is not functioning again tonight. Enough broadband internet. I think if you really wanted to, we could probably do a live stream. You could stream your point of view on your channel, and I could stream on my channel. You know, that is an option. Otherwise, most of the stuff would just be focused on me. People would be able to hear you, but they wouldn't be able to see what you were doing unless I was around you. How long you playing as haven't had supper yet? I just play long as I feel like it. I try to do it for at least a couple hours. The last stream I did was 4 hours because I was having so much fun. So I just play until I get sick of playing, I guess. You know my channel. No rules, no schedules. I just do what I want when I feel like it. And that's probably what hurts my channel a little bit. You know, because people like schedules and routines, and I don't. I play when I feel like it. People come into the chat and watch, and when they feel like it, they hit the like button if they like it. It's and if they don't, it's whatever. People come and go as they please, and I like absolute freedom with no obligations or expectations whatsoever. Really, this is no different than if I was just playing by myself. The only difference here is I got an audience. Yeah, that'd probably work best, and then if there's any technical difficulties, you're just in the next room over. Yeah, if anybody does, for any reason, just feel like playing a really hard game and giving me a hand, I do have this opened up to multiplayer. I think there's only like 50 some mods. Some of the mods are not available anymore. So if you look in the video description below, there is a link to the I always call it the Itcho website. It's a pretty common website to download farm simulator mods. I have all the mods needed to play this particular map the way I'm playing now. And if you just hit join multiplayer, I should be up on the server somewhere. DukeRetroFarmer. Password, I just put water. Tried to keep everything simple. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on right now. I mean, if you're not into pushing hand tools and chopping trees up, there really isn't much else we can do. We're in the current repetitive go around and around in circles right now in this game until we can get things moving a little bit here. It's extreme survival, man. When I say extreme, I mean extreme. Come on, lock on. There we go. How's the music volume and everything? Everything sounding pretty good? I think I kept everything kind of the same as the last time. Yeah, I kind of came across that same situation. Technicality, you can pick up a good majority of it. I would say at least 3/4 of it you can pick up, but it's the last quarter of it that I struggled myself also. I tried everything to pick up that last little bit, but you can get most of it, them stones. Well, that's also okay, sis. Anybody that does join, I mean, if you gotta, stop in the middle of something, it's not a big deal. Come and go as you please. I got it set up so you'd just be a helper. It doesn't. Anybody that joins and then all of a sudden has to leave, it doesn't stop the progression of what I'm doing. I just go back to doing everything by myself. So, sweet. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I think I used one of them stone pickers too, technical. I tried the buckets, the belts, everything. Yeah, there's like a last little bit of it that you just can't get. So that is a glitch in the map. But you can get a majority of it if you wanted to grind it up and sell it and, use it to make a little bit of money. But yeah, when I get that far, I'm sure, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do the same thing as paint out that last little bit. Yes, yeah, them rocks are buggy. I noticed that on my previous playthrough on this map, which I am still playing, by the way. I got to get back into that map. Yeah, some of my other series might suffer a little bit because now I'm into this map, but I'm gonna try to keep them other series going. Just be a little more time in between them. I have a habit of starting new ideas and series, and then I start lacking on finishing up the other ones. I'm the kind of person that likes to start things and then don't finish them. So if there is a series that you really like, you'll have to keep reminding me, hey, are you going to finish this? I'd like to see more progression on this, please. And like, oh yeah, I suppose I better get back into that. Alright, we got that done. That's right, I don't commit. Hence why I'll probably never get married either. I like my freedom. I'm like an old cowboy in the Western. I like to be able to just hop on my horse and go and do as I please. You know what? We got all this fake grass around here. I wonder if I should, that'll keep me busy for a while. Maybe plow that up and turn it into grass I can actually harvest and use. What is the best way to do that? Yeah, because I think I got everything else. Yep, exactly. I'm married to myself. Me. It's all about me. Do we have enough silage here to... Not quite. Okay. I could speed up time too, I suppose. What's the cheapest plow I got? I thought I had a really cheap plow on here. Might be time to plow up some... Ah, shoot, I forgot to do that. Again, guys, if you do this, you have to do this every time you load the game. I hate sounding like a broken record, but... Settings, through the years, hide vehicles, cycle off and back on again. And then... Yeah. Why that is, I don't know. But at least it's a glitch that's easily fixable. You even have little Dukes who collect farm. Yes! The little boy inside me is never going to die. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. But I'm debating if I should keep things kind of real here, because obviously a Ford 9N is not going to pull a 5 Faro plow. It'll pull a 3. Even a 3, it would be a struggle. You know what? Let's keep it real. Plus it's cheaper that way. Gotta keep things as cheap as possible. Can we go smaller than that? No. But for an extra $100, maybe later on I'll add a few Faros on it. Okay, ooh, and our money is gone already. Ooh, yes, okay. That's all right. While I'm plowing, the rest of the stuff can keep fermenting and processing. To remind everyone, this is going to be a very long and tedious video. Oh, we don't want to start talking about all the little people in my head. That's a dangerous road to go down. All the voices in my head. They're sleeping right now. Shh, we don't want to wake them up. I'm in my nothing box right now. Leave me alone. I don't know if anybody else has ever seen that. I forget the name of that video. It was a person talking about men's brains and women's brains, and men's brains have what they call a nothing box. And when I'm playing Farm Simulator, I'm in my nothing box. Alright, I'd like to keep this nice and straight if possible. Let's see, somewhere, we don't want to get too wide. We want to definitely leave the road here. Alright, let's see how badly I can mess this up. Define dog. Do you mean the animal dog or the other type of dog? Let's see. I forgot how to do this. Create fields. There we go. Alright. Yeah, sure. Alright. I might be a little bit lacking on the chat. I'll try to glance up at it once in a while, but I'm gonna trying real hard to keep a nice straight line here because I hate crooked fields. Easy. Oh no, you didn't. Come on. That sucks when you just can't keep that perfectly straight line no matter how careful you try to be. I do have a mod where I can make straight lines, but I forgot to turn it on for this map. Oh, come on. I'm trying to keep it straight. It's all your fault. You keep talking. Anybody who's watched my stream, guys, if I miss one of your comments, it's not on purpose. I am just a slow reader, and I get distracted easily. So if it's something important that you think I need to read, just repeat yourself. I'll catch it eventually. It's nothing disrespecting or ignoring you in any way. It's just I'm just that kind of person. I get distracted easily. There we go. Look. Oh, it's a perfect line. It's a perfect line. Easy, easy. Easy. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to drink again before I start playing this game. Then the lines would be perfectly straight. Maybe take a shot of whiskey before I play, and then the lines will be straight. Maybe not to you guys, but they'll be straight to me. That's the only time I got to do this slow and carefully. After that, I can just go to town and just start plowing. It's just this outer line that I want to make nice. At least over here. Rest of the field I don't care about. I just want it straight over here. My OCD will never forgive me if that ain't straight. And it makes it, when you're using the steering assist, that the lines just line up nicer. It's not the end of the world if I screw up. I can use the landscaping tool to fix it, but you know, I'm just trying to look like I'm skillful here. Okay, before we do that, I don't want to go... Oh yeah, I think I can make a nice rounded corner here. Yeah, we just want to round that off and make it look pretty, if possible. I'm thinking that's the answer, guys. I want to have as much harvestable grass as possible. Is the secret to keeping things moving along here. Alright, we're done with the straight lines. The line I want is straight. I kept fairly straight, so after this I don't care anymore. I don't care if it's straight over here. Ooh, I wonder if this is even worth plowing up. I don't want to get too close to this edge because it gets quite hilly over here. But I do want to get all the grass I can planted. I guess it ain't too rough over here. You know what? Let's take her right out almost to the edge here. This makes us money, guys. We want all the grass we can get. But I know I don't want to get too close to the outer edge because it does get quite steep out there. We just want a little bit more grass. That looks like a nice... Make this field just a little bit bigger. Alright, yeah, see if we can get this to line back up here. Easy, easy. I at least want to keep one straight line on this field. Ah, perfect. Alright. Let's see. Let's swing around and get this... Oh no, I'm already going in the right direction, right? Yeah. No, I want to go the other way. I'm on a deserted island. Who's going to see me? I can do what I want. Again, total freedom. The world is flooded. Government is gone. There's nothing left. This is water world rules, guys. You ever seen the movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner? All laws and rules are out the window. We can plow and do what we want, when we want, where we want. Plus, it's 1950. There was no EPA in the 1950s. You go ahead and snitch on me. He knows better than to tell me what to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be glad I only got the three plow, because if I would have had the 5, I think it would have been too big. It'd look weird on this Ford 9N. I think I did the right thing. Plow them bushes up. Get rid of them bushes. Now we don't want to plow up the grass field that's already good. We just want to extend our field a little bit. Just to get a little more grass. Get all the grass we can get. I'm hoping by the time I get done plowing this all up, I'll have a little more silage and some wood chips to sell. And then I can buy maybe a cheap planter, cultivator. Ooh boy. I'm asking a lot, ain't I? Hopefully I got enough money to buy all that stuff. Well, of course I have a permit. It's right here. It says right here. Farmland. I own it, see? Whatever's in these colors I own. Owned by me. Should say, I thought it said on here somewhere. Farmland 1. Well, maybe, oh, because I don't have that mod on here. It used to say owned by me, but I own it. Oh, it could be. Yeah, maybe I went a little too far in the corner. We'll find out when I go to plant it. Yeah, if the puddles get a little too deep, that's alright. Eventually the water will go down when I get enough money to do so. More grass means more silage. More silage means more money. I gotta take advantage of every little square foot of acreage here. Because, yeah. It's gonna be tough enough as it is. Where's my van down by the river? I got a house. Don't need a van. We're not that poor. Although I shouldn't say that. There's, with the way the economy's going lately and inflation, there's probably a lot of people hurting right now. At least I've heard that on the news and stuff. There's people that just are living in their cars and they're hurting, man, living paycheck to paycheck. It's not good right now. It's not good. Things are not good. And there's some places, like in the bigger cities, where there's, I forget the law or whatever, but they're saying, oh, you can't park here, you can't sleep here. I'm like, well, where are these people supposed to go? You know? It's like they're already down to their last, you know, and then they got policemen fining them and giving them tickets for, you know, being homeless. How much sense does that make? Oh, I didn't know his tombstone was in Madison. That's right. I think he's originally from Wisconsin, ain't he, Chris Farley? I think you're right. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, he's keeps to himself. He's just trying to survive. And I got news. If things don't change, there's going to be a lot more people in his position. So something's got to give. Something's got to change. Yeah, same reason. Yeah, same reason my niece is moving back home. It's too much. There's a lot of younger adults that are in their 20s that just they can't afford a house. They can't afford anything, and it's not their fault. Things are a lot different that, you know, compared to when I was in my 20s. That's where we just gotta stick together and hope it something comes around or something changes. I think change will come eventually. I mean, the people, we the people, are only going to tolerate so much, and something's got to give. Something's got to happen. You know, whether it's a rebellion or changing laws or something. All I know is things can't continue the way they are. Eventually something's got to give, something's got to change. Yeah, look at the Great Depression. I mean, it's going to take some time, but I think eventually things will come around. You know, something's got to... I don't think we're quite as bad as the Great Depression yet, but we're also not far from it. You know what I mean? We're getting very close to almost as bad as the 30s. I mean, it wouldn't take much to push it over that line, because we're very close to that line. And that's what I mean. If things start getting that bad, I think there's going to be no choice. Things are going to have to, you know, things are going to have to change. Yep, not a problem, sis. You lurk, do whatever. Same goes for everyone. You get bored watching me going around in circles after a while, and you got something else you got to do. Yeah, go do it. Come back later. There'll be plenty more streams. You know, this is, if there's nothing good on TV and you enjoy the company of my voice and watching retro farming, then this is the place for you. It depends on how much icky green stuff you put in it. Let's see, I believe that side of the field is done. Yeah, I agree, Jay. We're not that bad yet, but it wouldn't take much to make it that bad. I mean, it's because things aren't good either, you know what I mean? It could very easily turn into that bad. Okay, we don't want to plow up any more than that, because that's all plowed and planted already. I'll go do a quick little... That's all looking good. Well, if there's any left, sis, maybe tomorrow for lunch. Because I ate dinner before I did my stream here, because I figured there's a good possibility I might be streaming until 10 if things are fun and going well, so my belly's all nice and full. Just in case I decide to play longer than I plan on playing. I want to play at least for a couple hours, but you never know. If I really get into it, maybe I'll play longer. Yeah, it's too bad this map you can't harvest the meadow grass like you do on any other map. It's okay, it adds to the challenge. You please, if asked this sister, how she's the one. Let's see. I know English is not everybody's first language. Can you word that a little differently? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. You mean, you please, if asked this sister, how she's the one. For some reason, all I got in my head is the Matrix. She's the one. Yeah, we're in no way being disrespectful or we just don't quite understand what you meant by the way you worded it. At least I don't. Half the time I can't even interpret regular English. Language is not my strong suit. Yeah, like Neo in the Matrix, she's the one. That's what my brain's interpreting it as, but I know that's not what he meant. We'll figure it out. I just want to know how your sisters do one. Do one what? Or do you mean, do I only have one sister? No, I got two sisters. I don't talk very much with my older sister because she lives further away, but... Hello, Michael! What's the latest weather report? Oh, doing health-wise. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I'm pretty sure that's what Byron meant. Yeah, she has some issues and some possible surgeries coming up. We're trying to figure it out. Yeah, that's what we finally interpreted. I knew we would figure out this language barrier sooner or later. Alright, let's see. I definitely want to turn this little spot into more grass. 107. Ew. What's the humidity? If the humidity's high, then that'd be totally miserable to almost unbearable. If the humidity's low, then it's not quite so bad. Not saying that it's good, but yeah, 107, that's hot. Yeah, most of the United States is still under a pretty hot heat wave. Luckily, I live up in the northern states. It's finally cooling down, and it's pretty decent up here. It's pretty. Had some pretty good, decent weather the past few days. Let's see. Well, we don't want to get too carried away here. I'd like to leave that driveway. I guess anywhere where it looks like there's fake grass, you know what? I think I'm just going to turn it into a grass field. The more grass we plant, the more we can harvest. Yeah, you should. It's too bad you weren't available for the last live stream. Oh, I forget which one it was. Was it? No, it wasn't Ed. There was somebody on, or was it Michael? Nah, it wasn't Michael. Well, there was somebody speaking German on here. Or no, maybe it was Spanish. Never mind. I think it was Spanish. Well, no, we was talking German too. We was talking in all kinds of foreign languages on the last live stream, discussing meanings and languages and. Ooh, should I take the rest of that? I don't want to take too much. You know what? Let's go this way a little bit. Maybe go up about to here somewhere. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go here, guys. Oh, it was Michael, yeah. I know you was discussing all the Spanish signs at your workplace. And how you was trying to learn more Spanish. Come on, make that look a little better. There we go. I'm guessing this is going to look like total crap here. Maybe not. Let's see what it looks like. What's this look like? Oh, that don't look too bad. I might feather that side out a little bit, but that looks like a nice little grass field. I think maybe I'll put a little gravel here and then just make this look like a little roundabout. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing at your job. A lot of Spanish. Yeah, I think that's where my sister currently is. She knows, she speaks a bit of German. I will leave it up to her if she wants to reveal an incident that happened a little while back that surprised us all. But I'll leave it up to her if she wants to tell that story. Because that is a little bit personal. Eminem is my sister. Memories to meaning. Yeah, I didn't want to reveal too much without, you know, I thought it was okay to say it. Yeah, when her last surgery, when she was waking up from anesthesia, she was speaking German and speaking it fluently. Which was quite a shock. I don't know if anybody else knows, but when you wake up from anesthesia, your brain is not your brain. It's like totally different person as you're waking up. And every person is different when you wake up from that anesthesia. It's some people wake up happy and goofy, some people wake up terrified. It's something else. But yeah, when you're waking up for it, it's basically your brain trying to reconnect its neurons and almost like probably waking up from a dream, I suppose. I don't know. I've personally never been under anesthesia, so I cannot say, but this is just what I've heard. Insult the doctor. That's where the bathroom is. Guys think I'm getting carried away with making grass fields here? I don't know. Yeah, I would imagine it would be, Michael, because Texas, Texas is on the border with Mexico, so I could see why they did that have to be. I didn't hear no big booms, but then I was in the house most of the day. And you know my house, it's concrete, so unless it's really super loud, I'm not going to hear it. Could be fireworks, could be just someone shooting their guns off, who knows. Hello, Jerry. Okay, sis, go ahead, be a little tattletale. Come on. Hurry up. I know you were just waiting for him to show up. Yeah, I'm the rubber duck. That's my nickname when I'm on Juan's channel. Hello, Thin Blue Line. Oh, I missed your last live stream. I got to get caught up on that one. When you was doing the water world, I call this the water world map. I missed that one. I did catch JRA's last stream, though. I try to catch people when I can. Kind of like back in the good old days when you used to play phone tag, you know? Catch me if you can. It sounds like Tanterite. Okay, I know my sister's spelling's bad. Tanterite. Tanterite? Oh, you mean like dynamite? It could be. I mean, we do live up here kind of in the middle of nowhere, you know. It could be anything. Some of them fireworks you buy can get pretty darn loud, too. Well, sis, ain't you gonna tattle on me? JRA is here. She's giving me a hard time about making straight lines. And she said JRA would be so disappointed, and I just go, JRA doesn't tell me what to do. How does that look? Does that look like total crap? Oops. Take a look. Get an area. Well, I guess that don't look half bad. That looks like a nice little field. I don't think we could... I think that's about all we're going to get for making grass fields. Of course, if I take these two trees out, I could make a little bit of a grass field here, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Yeah, it's duck. I'm rubber duck. You know, like from Convoy. I'm the rubber duck. Although, we've had this discussion before, Michael. Should I really be the rubber duck? Because, don't you remember, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Convoy. When he, spoiler alert, if anybody's never seen that movie, when he flips the truck into the river to get away, and they find out he survived, he goes, haven't you ever heard of a duck that couldn't swim? And I can't swim. So that would be a problem. So maybe I shouldn't be called the rubber duck. You know what? I think that's why Michael only says duck. He doesn't say rubber duck. So I'm only a duck, not a rubber duck, because I can't swim. I don't float. Uh-huh. I'm going to have to watch that movie again. God, that's such a good movie. Why can't they make movies like that anymore? Love Convoy. Oh, no, we're not. We're not going to miss that one little spot. Uh-oh. Ooh. Who's joining? Oh, sweet. Heck yes. All right, he's coming in. Let's see. I got to remember how to do this now. I have to give him permissions. I think the first thing he's got to do when he gets in... Okay, I got to wait for him to get in first. It's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. I think the first thing you got to do is join my farm, and then I can give you permissions. If he can still hear me. I know we got to give it a little time to... Let's see if he spawns in. I think he'll spawn in at my house, I think. Let's see. Or do I gotta go to farm management? Oh, there he is. Okay. First thing you gotta do, technicality, is join my farm so I can give you permissions. I don't know if you can hear me. Maybe I better type it too. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just gonna give you full permission. Because I trust you. There. Where are you at? Oh, there he is. Hello. Do you have a microphone? No, I suppose not, huh? If you had a microphone, I should be able to hear you. I guess if you want, let's see, I'll have to buy an extra one. Or shoot, hold on here. How can I give you... I think I can put it down. How can I do this? How can I do this? I want to give you my chainsaw is what I want to give you. How do we set the chainsaw down to give it to you? Forgive me, guys. It's been so long since I did multiplayer. Hand tools. Chainsaw. Store. Yes. Okay, now I think you can go into hand tools, and I think you can pick up the chainsaw now. If you hit exit, go to hand tools, select the chainsaw, I think you can pick it up. Yes! Sweet. I guess any tree, this is if you want to. Just start hacking trees and filling the or if you don't want to do that, I suppose you could... What else can we do? Ain't much I can think of until I make some money. As soon as I make a little bit of money, I can buy some more hand tools and we can work together on these fields. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about joining the game this early is there's just, you know, such a little bit to do. As long as you're having fun, there's, you know... Ooh, we gotta pick rock, too. So, yeah, once I make a little bit of money, I can get some stuff. And give him more things to do. Okay, let's park this over here. Oh, Duke, this is gonna be good. Frickin' A, you can't hear that. It's so loud. It makes me jump. It sounds like... Oh, it's still going on out there? The banging and the booming? I'd have to leave my dungeon and go outside to hear it then. Alright, do we have... Oops, Technicality just said something and I missed it. Sorry about that, buddy. You want to repeat that? I seen the thing pop up, but then I missed it. Now I got 3 things I got to keep track of. I'm going to try to sell some silage so we can buy some more tools so I can give you other options besides logging if that's not your thing. I'd like to give you this trailer too so you can move things around better. Oh yes, we got a load. Oh, I know something that'll help him out. I do have this little hand trailer here, so he doesn't have to walk as far. I'll run that over to him. That way he can strap some pieces of wood. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, he must have accidentally got kicked out. There we go. That's what happened. He got disconnected. Sorry about that. Well, like I said, neither one of our faults. It's internet. My internet's been really good, though. Alright, it's syncing up. Alright, now we gotta go through this again. Farm management. Oh no, he's still manager. Good, it remembered. Okay. Hopefully he can begin right where he left off. I don't know if this little hand cart will help him or not, but I'll put it over here anyway. Yeah, it looks like he just got a tree down and then it must have disconnected. Let's see. I don't know if he'll find that useful or not, but it's there. Okay. I gotta make sure he's got permissions. Move from farm to miss. Nope, he's got full permissions. Good deal, good deal. I put a hand cart here for you. I don't know if that'll help or not. I'm going to go sell some silage so I can make a little bit of money and at least buy a couple more hand tools. That way if logging's not your thing, at least you can do something other than cutting trees. It's nice having a helper. That'll move this along a lot quicker. Now, if you want technical, they're my rules, but when I'm not looking, I do have super strength available on here. I'm not allowed to use it. But if it gets too miserable to cut them all up into little pieces, as long as I'm not looking, if you want to sneak one in with super strength, I won't say nothing. The rules say no super strength, but I have super strength on here for emergencies or for when things get really frustrating. Another thing I wasn't sure of, technicality, is the straighter trees. I was wondering if they're worth more. I honestly don't know if they're worth more if you cut them up into logs or if they're worth more if you wood chip them. In this current state of our situation, it's probably better just chipping them up because I really don't have anything to drag them over there. So, you know what? Chip them up. I'm getting some money now so we can get some more tools. Ah, it does a 1-to-1 conversion. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. So for wood chipping, maybe just go after the trees that are not straight. You know, the like the oaks and the ones that are all scraggly. Maybe that'd be a smart idea. Maybe save the straight trees for when I can get a winch. Maybe we can cut nice long straight trees and drag them over. Maybe we might make a little more money that way. Hard to say with this sell point, because this sell point is cheap. Oh, hold on here, guys. Am I still streaming? Okay, good. My monitoring on my second computer, I had my own stream up playing back just to see, and it errored out, and I thought, uh-oh, did I stop streaming? Okay. Lurk as making need both hands, Duke. You're gonna love the spaghetti. I can't wait till it's cool enough to eat. I'd definitely be over there for lunch. Oh, good, I'm streaming. Yep, Jerry says I'm good. Alright, I got $700. That's enough, I think, to get... You know what? I should... Oh, no, I can't. I forgot, I only got one tractor. I'm trying everything in my power to think how to make Technical's life easier, but... Nothing's going to be easy for a little while. Okay. Do these fields need lime? I gotta check everything here. I'm guessing they do. They usually do when you plow things up. Growth. Lime, yes they do. Okay. I do have the hand lime thing. Unfortunately, I do got to do it by hand. Okay, so if I buy... Lime is not the... Well, yeah, let's see what we got here for options. I don't think I need that much of it. I'm debating if I should buy it in bulk or go with the bags. Let's try... I don't think I'm going to need that much. I really don't. That would save me a bit of money. Let's just try the small bags and just see how far it gets us. And I will need a cultivator eventually. Yes, buy that and get it ready. Okay, let's quit buying for now. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, Technical's going to take it all the way to the sell point. You know what? He really needs this. He can use this while I'm liming. I'm going to set him up with the tractor and the wagon. He can definitely use the tractor and wagon while I'm... Hey, Jeremy! We are having a good night. I even got a helper tonight. Yeah, I missed a stream today, too. I wished it wouldn't have. It looked like it was a good stream. Let's see. Let's open this trailer. Oh, wow! That made us some money. Sweet! You know what, Technicality? You're right. Them logs are worth more than the wood chips. Boy, that's... If we could just get like $500 more, I could get a winch, and then we could drag the whole Whole tree over there. The money's rolling in, guys. Sweet. Unfortunately, Technicality doesn't have a microphone. Oh, it'd be sweet if he did. I can only communicate with him through the chat. But it's working out pretty good. Yeah, I had a little bit of a cold a few days ago too. Just a sore throat, a little bit of a cough, nothing major. So there's definitely something going around. A little early for cold and flu season, but another reason why, because I was tempted to stream sooner. I'm like, gotta wait for my sore throat to go away and some of my voice to come back. But yeah, I was sick for, well, not sick, but definitely wasn't fully healthy for a couple days. Alright, Technicality, I'm gonna bring you a tractor and a trailer. That way your job will go a little quicker and a little easier, because I'm gonna be liming for a bit, and that's gonna take some time. So this'll make your job a little easier. There we go. Shh, stop. Alright. Now I need... You know what? There's no reason I can't teleport. There we go. About 2 weeks ago, my mom was really sick from whatever this thing was. I even ran her to the doctor just as a precautionary to make sure it wasn't turning into pneumonia or anything. Oh, good. You did get your yard work done. See, we're going to need a rock picker too. Unfortunately, most of this work's going to have to be done by hand, because that's all I can afford. Yeah, Vicks always seems to help. Is it just me, guys, but doesn't it seem like Vicks is not quite as powerful as it used to be? Just seems like Vicks, I remember when I used to put it on my chest and stuff when I was a kid, it just seemed like it was stronger than what it is now. Or it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm remembering things wrong. Oh, they make a shower ball now. Ooh. I know it really helps to open up airways and stuff. Alright, I'm not sure how far I'll get with this amount of lime, but we'll see. If I don't get very far with this lime, then I'll buy it in bulk. Yeah, nothing is. Yeah, they even make, I bought one for my mom, they even make humidifiers with a built-in Vicks dispenser. I bought one for my mom when she was pretty sick was that last year? The year before? She got pretty sick, I bought her one of them, and them work pretty good. You just, comes with like a little bottle and you dump it in a little port on the humidifier. Okay, this, now that I plowed this into one field, this should have reconfigured itself. Yes, it did. Okay, let's do the whole outer rim here. Why are my lines not showing up? Oh, there they go. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna take a while. Okay. There we go. that ain't too bad. But if you look at the size I did, I think I am going to have to buy that. But Technicality keeps making me money. Look at that load of wood he's got going by. Ooh. I'll be able to afford the bigger bag easily and some better tools. Might even be able to upgrade to some tractor tools here. Possibly. I don't want to count our chickens before our eggs hatch here. But yeah, him coming along here and helping, that's making a huge difference. Waiting to see when he gets there what our paycheck's gonna be. We're at $12.51 right now. Look at that, he just made us $1,000. Way to go, Technicality. Holy macaroni. It's amazing what a little bit of help does. Wow. It's almost tempting to get a better spreader here, but this is working pretty good though. I don't know. We conserve our money. It's money we might need later. We won't try to get too carried away. Yeah, because it's going to be $450 just for that bigger batch of lime. So yeah, we got to be careful. We didn't win the lottery yet. Don't be sorry for anything, sis. This is no obligation to watch. You watch when you can. You miss something, you miss it. It's not a big deal. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of boring right now because it's just, you know, we're at the beginning survival stages where you gotta do all this repetitive stuff. Yeah, it's making a pretty good lime cloud there, ain't it? I'd say, considering we're doing this by hand, we're making pretty good progress. I was tempted to go and buy a little bit bigger lime spreader, but then I just remember we only got one tractor. And Technicality's using that right now, so we can do this by hand. It's all good. Conserve our money. So far, I don't think we went too deep into the water over here. It accepted the lime, so I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, we're just about out of lime. Alright, we're gonna buy it in bulk. Okay, well, make sure he's going straight. I think I can buy it while he's walking. I know it's a little cheaper if you buy it in bulk rather than these little bags, but sometimes that's all you can afford. Alright, we're gonna buy it in bulk this time. That's 2,000 liters. That should be more than enough to do what we need to do. Watching Goonies? Ooh, we're up to... Let's see... I know you're good at doing a lot of things at once. I'm just the opposite. I like to stick with one thing and concentrate on that one thing. I gotta remember to glance down in the lower left-hand corner once in a while in case Technicality has to tell me something. So my eyes are just kind of all over the place right now. I wish I could just hand him one of my gaming headsets through the screen. I got 2 or 3 of them kicking around. And yeah, it was when I concentrated on one thing. Oh, yeah, they're cheap enough. I just picked up this one a couple weeks ago at Walmart. They were only like 30-40 bucks. Because I know my first gaming headset, the microphone was getting kind of weak and soft on that one. So far, people have been telling me that this microphone sounds a lot better than my old microphone. Although at first I didn't think it did. When I first heard myself on this microphone, I thought, oh my god, that sounds terrible. I thought it sounded too bright and tinny, like it was too much treble. Maybe because I was so used to hearing myself with the old microphone. Oh, wow. You got lucky with that one then. Usually when you drop anything electronics in any kind of water or paint, it's usually done for. Almost didn't recognize my voice. It's weird. People always say that, and it's true. When you listen to yourself, it just doesn't sound right. It never does. But yeah, I think it makes my voice sound more, yeah, just more trebly. You know, like when you remember the old stereo systems where you had the bass and treble controls? It just sounds like the treble's cranked up all the way for some reason in my head. Not enough bass. Yep, I think we might have enough lime with that big bulk thing we bought. Definitely got some rock to pick too. I do, but not my voice. Yep, I think I want to lime it. Ooh, fertilizer's not going to be cheap though. But if technicality keeps doing what he's doing, it's not going to be an issue. I know if I buy a bag of fertilizer, that's not going to be cheap. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, I forgot to check on something. How are we doing here? Gotta keep an eye on these things. Ooh, yes, that's getting low too. I gotta remember to do that garden too. A lot of things I gotta remember to do. So much to do. And so little time and little money to do it. We'll make it happen to the best of our ability. Just having a little bit of help, boy, is making a huge difference. Oh, I'm out of lime already. Dang it. Come on. I gotta run all the way back. Go get some more lime. wonder... Nah, that forklift would never make it over the rock bridge. I was wondering if... Because I do have a hand forklift I could lift that pallet up with. I know what I could do. If and when Technicality comes back with a tree load, I could throw it on his trailer and then he could bring it back and then I could unload it by the greenhouse. I could do that. Yeah, because it's a little bit of a walk over here. Oh, sweet. We're going to time that perfect. As soon as you dump your tree load, come over by the store. I'm going to throw that pallet of lime on your wagon, and then you could drive that over to where the garden greenhouse thing is, and I'll load you. That'll save me from having to walk way over here. Yeah, that'll work good. You know what? No point in that going any further because I got to bring it back. Well, you know what? I should fill it. I can fill it quick. Let me fill it. That'll make it lighter too when I put it on the wagon. So let me fill. There we go. And then I can roll that back. Okay, let's get the forklift ready. That way when he shows up, I can just load him up. There we go. Alright, he's ready for loading. Oh, there he comes. Over the river and through the woods. Yeah, that'll work perfect. Here, come on, fork. Oh, don't be doing stupid things. I have noticed this hand forklift is a little glitchy sometimes on the terrain. There, it's... Come on. Turn, you miserable pig. There we go. It just barely works. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Don't bust the wagon. Come on. There we go. There. I do have another forklift over by the greenhouse. So that'll work perfect. That'll save me a trip. Save some time. Boy, this little bit of extra help is handy. Ooh. Oh. That too heavy for you to pull? I even emptied some of it. Hope he can make it over the rock bridge. Uh-oh. He stopped. Everything is too heavy for the Ford. Oh, well, if you don't think you can make it, pin it to the floor. Give her all she's got. Go, 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 go. I'm rooting for you. Even if you got to get her down to first gear and crawl over it. I think once you get over the rock bridge, you'll be okay. Oh, yeah, he's making it. It's all good. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, it is very wonky. The problem is I can't smooth out the ground in the shop area is the problem. I did smooth it out around the garden. Let's see. Oh, he's going to get over there before I can get over there. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that'll save me a trip. Alright, let's see if I can get over there. And there we go. Ooh, that's going to be a little tight, but I think I can do it. Yeah, see, here it works pretty good because I was able to smooth the ground out. Let's see, we don't have quite the right angle, the dangle here. Easy. There we go. Gotcha. What's going on here? I thought I had this ground smoothed out. Come on. There we go. We just leave it right there. That's a good spot for it. Yeah, they are a little wonky, but they do work. Well, hello, Joe. Good evening. Yes, it is a fun evening. I got a helper tonight. We're making money. It's all going pretty good. Still slow, but it's going a heck of a lot quicker than when I'm by myself, that's for sure. We got Technicality just whacking down trees left and right. He's gonna make me some money. And I'm in the process of expanding my grass field so we get more silage. Here's the part that is going to fool people with this challenge. It looks, you know, when it looks like you're making a bunch of money, even if you got $20,000-$30,000, as soon as you start that water pump to pump that water down, it just goes bye-bye. No more money. That's where the extra element of challenge comes from, is this map. That's why I call it the extreme survival challenge, because I should do the math again, but on hard mode, to pump the water down just to the next checkpoint, I think is around $200 and some thousand. So, yeah. We're going to be busy for a while. You know what? That doesn't need lime. That's all good there. Look at this guy. He's just a hack. Look at this guy. Look at he's just going to town. Oh, one more limb. Come on, come on. Ornery little sucker, ain't it? Always that one limb that just doesn't want to go away. I like how his clothes magically change. He goes from chainsaw to... That is cool. Yeah, he's back in his t-shirt again. How cool is that? That's too funny. Yes, it does. It takes lots of money. Safety first, of course. Yeah, I think I might do that. I'm going to try not to sell too many wood chips until winter, where the price is much higher. But when you need just a little bit of money, you got to sell something. Yeah, it'll be tough going for quite some time. That's why I'm expanding the grass fields and getting all the grass possible to harvest to make more silage. And I want to fertilize it, lime it, pick the rocks so I can get the best possible yield I can off of it. I almost installed precision farming on this, and I thought, nah, it's just another mod somebody's got to download. So I was trying to keep the mods somewhat simple. I think I only got like 54 mods to download. Unfortunately, when we get to the upper 1950s towards the 1960s, I am going to have to possibly make some like a second mod pack to download, because I only got enough mods to take care of the 50s, because that's all I could. The itch.io website, the limit is 1 gigabyte, and I almost maxed it out. I think it's like 900 and some megabytes. So yeah, eventually I will have to update or upload a second mod package thing or whatever. But we're a ways away from having to worry about that. Oh, this is looking good, guys. Turning everything nice and white. Getting the pH level where it needs to be. Oh, another thing I mentioned on my last stream. She did take on the challenge, although she's really struggling right now because her Little Miss Brooks also took on this challenge. But unfortunately, her hand tools are really glitching out badly for her. I see they just did an update on these. I'm hoping that fixes her glitch problem. I never had that problem, but it's like when she uses her hand tools, her body flips around backwards and she's like doing the moonwalk. I don't know what the deal is with that glitch. Yeah, if we have to, we can use the 1950s stuff in the 60s. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, didn't quite make it up there. I was hoping I'd make it to the other end of the field before I had to refill, but this is alright. It's all good. Oh, I guess I haven't seen her either. I hope something didn't happen to her. And if she's following Ollie around... Oh, I was going to say, if she likes to follow Ollie around, he'll disappear for a day or two at a time. Because he's... I don't want to say he's a wild cat, but I mean, he's not really a house cat either. You know, he'll up and disappear for a day or two sometimes. Out catching mice or whatever. Or sowing... How do I put this politely? Sowing his oats. Yeah, see, I don't have any issues with it either. So, but I have seen other people where they're using this hand tool mod. It's a weird glitch where their bodies flip around and they're like walking backwards. I've seen the glitch before, not just on her channel, but on other people's channels. Sometimes when they use the hand tools, you know, the whole body flips around backwards, but they're still going forward, and then they're like doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk thing. It's weird. Always a glitch, always something that don't want to play nice sometimes. Another reason why I cut down on all the mods a little bit to try to keep this somewhat simple. I want to fatten these kitties up. They're too skinny. Well, the outdoor cats, you don't want to get them, you know. They might look skinny, but they're healthy, I think. I know that orange cat, I always call it Ma's cat. You're not going to fatten her up. She's too wild. She's very wild. Because we've tried giving her store-bought food. She won't touch it. She likes to hunt for her own food. That's just the type of cat she is. Every once in a blue moon, if I'm sitting quietly, I can pet her a little bit. But other than that, she's pretty wild. You know, you make any kind of quick movements or noise, she's gone. Just like that. So she's pretty wild, the orange one. As I get this corner finished up here. Yeah, that's what I mean. they Oops, might work better if I turn the silly thing back on. I keep shutting it off when it doesn't need to be running. I'm trying to conserve all the lime I can. You know what, Technical? When you get tired of cutting trees, I think you can unhook that trailer, and I already bought it at the store. Connect that Ford 9N to I got a little cultivator I just bought. Anything I just got done liming, if you want, you could start cultivating what I got limed here. If you want. Your choice. If you're enjoying having fun logging, you can keep logging too. Okay, yeah. I keep trying to think of nice, easier jobs he can do. Even I get sick of cutting logs after a while. You know, it's just like, I want to do something else. And it will get to that point once we get some more land opened up and stuff. You know, it'll get better. Aww. Had to play Rescue Kitty from Tree. I thought I was going to have to do that late one night with one of my niece's kittens. I'm like, nah, just give her a little time. She might come down on her own, and she did, eventually. Just kept calling her. Yeah, it was late at night and it was dark. I'm like, I'm not climbing up a ladder in the dark in a tree. It's probably just the neighbors playing with their artillery. Yeah, missed a spot. Yeah, they say if a cat does go up a tree, you're better off at least giving them some time to try to come down on their own. You know, they got to learn, you know, sooner or later. Probably a little bit of a mean thing to say, but you know the law of gravity, what goes up must come down. Wrong line. Come on. There we go. Yeah, see, but she knows how to climb up and climb down now, you know what I mean? It ain't no different than a little kid, you know, they gotta learn how to climb, you know. Ooh, look at that. How's them fields looking? I gotta see. Oh yeah, them are cultivating up nicely. Oh yes. Very nice. We do have some rock to pick, unfortunately, but that's okay. I got one of them little hand rock pickers. I can go after them after a bit here. We make some more grass fields. Yep, rehabilitation, sis. Gotta keep it moving. Even though I'm fairly healthy at the moment, you can't stop old age. I will have my turn. Trust me. The day will come. Well, I'll be doing the same thing. I'll have to have some kind of surgery, or something will break, or something won't be working. I'm better off just doing this freehand. And we's empty. Refill, refill. Boy, that cultivator is wider than it looks. Boy, he's making really good progress with that little thing. It's okay if you bump into the grass a little bit. I did with the plow. Not a big deal. Yeah, gray hairs don't lie. Come on. Remember what I told you, hornets smell fear. Hornet, you want to walk slow. Remain calm. You freak out, that's when they come after you. Don't freak out if you can help it. Don't you remember the Ferris Bueller guy said that? Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. I didn't know what he meant at the time, but now I know what he means. Look at that, we got $3,000. Well, I'll tell you what, that man knows how to cut trees and make money. It's impressive. Yeah, I think we might have to do a little bit of upgrading. Well, the picking rocks, we have no choice. I have to pick the rocks by hand. There's no way, well, there's not even a mod available for this time period, so that's no choice. But we definitely can buy the seeder. I think that's only like $500. So we don't have to seed by hand. We can definitely seed with the tractor. Oh, and rollers. We'll have to roll the... Are these the big rocks or the little rocks? Because we might not have to pick rock. Nope, they're orange. Okay, so we will have to... Yeah. They're the orange rocks. That's okay. Picking rocks is... I can dump them in my lime grinder over there and get that running right away. Then we'll have a little bit of lime for the next round. Be quiet. Shh. They are sleeping, Duke. Be quiet. Who's sleeping? Who's sleeping? The rocks? Who's sleeping? The kitties? Who's sleeping? I must know. Oh, the hornets? Maybe it's the hornets. She'll tell me shortly here who's sleeping. I'm just curious how many... Oh wow, he's got that filled up to almost 30,000, so we're good there. Oh, that is next priority. We gotta get some seeds and fertilizer in the garden. Them are almost running out. When I get done liming here, I think that's gonna be my next priority. Can I turn on, please? Thank you. I think I'm going to buy... You know what? I think I can afford to buy them in bulk, too. I think I better do that. Just... And then I should be able to... Why are you being weird? Come on. Stop it. Silly game. Come on, sis. Inquiring minds want to know. Who do we gotta be quiet? You got me curious now. I need to know who are we being quiet for? Ah, the hornets. I told you, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. Just be quiet. Don't freak out. They smell your fear. Uh-oh, I'm not fast enough. He's catching up. That's too slow. Yeah, that works. Gasoline works too. Burn, babies, burn. Are they the ground hornets? One's in the ground? I'm not gonna make it. Now if he stays on that side. Yeah, I gotta go refill already. Alright, one more time. Refill. I only got a couple rows left. Yeah, that should make us a bit of money. The devil's little creatures, them little things are, them hornets. I might not be afraid of them, but I definitely don't like them. I don't mind setting fire to their nests. Yep, kerosene, I'll light it. Yeah, that's what I do. Kerosene or gasoline. Gasoline works good too. That's what I did with her last nest. I just dumped a little bit of gasoline and woof. Bye-bye. Burn, babies, burn. A lot of satisfactory when I do that. Oh, if they're in the eaves of your house, then we can't use gasoline. Unless you want to set your house on fire. That hornet spray works pretty good, though. Or you buy the Raid hornet spray. That usually works pretty good. There we go. Almost complete. That's a pretty gosh darn good cultivator for $100. I'm actually impressed with that cultivator. There, lime is complete. Alright, where can we park this? I might as well park it back in the shit, I guess. Alright, next priority. Now that my very, very handy person's made all this money, we definitely can get that garden filled up with seed and fertilizer. I gotta keep that production going too. I think that's the next best smart way to spend our money. If we buy it in bulk, it's a little cheaper if we buy in bulk. Let's see, most expensive is going to be fertilizer. How much is it at? Ooh, that's a little bit of an ouchie, but I think that's a smart way to go. Because if you look how much it is per liter, you know, even though these are cheaper, if you do the math, this is more, you get more for your money. Alright, we're gonna go for it. One pallet of that, and 1 pallet of seeds. Oh! Ouchie. Nope, not quite enough money. Okay, let's see. What can I sell? Maybe I can just sell just a little bit of something here. Do we have any more silage yet to sell? Wood chips, we just need a teensy-weensy bit more money. Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit buying that in bulk, but you do save money if you buy in bulk. I only need like a couple more dollars. How much silage we got in here? Oh yeah. That might be just enough to do it. Probably not the best time to be selling silage either. What is the price of silage right now? Oh, silage is actually good right now, according to that graph. Alright. Yeah, when it comes to fighting and repelling hornets, this is the expert you want to talk to, because she just is so afraid and freaked out and cannot stand hornets. If there's a way to dispose of them, repel them, or whatever, she's found it. Make us a little bit of money here. There we go, just enough. Sweet. Ooh. That ain't bad for that little bit of silage. Not bad at all. Alright, now we need to seeds. There, now we shouldn't have to worry about the greenhouse for a while. Got that all topped off. Sorry, Technical, I spent all that hard-earned money you just made for me. Let's see. It comes, it goes, yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah, here I had plans for buying a seeder and all that. I guess I just threw that out the window. Yeah, maybe I should have went with just the little 5 bags for the greenhouse. Well, I could take another load of wood chips in, I suppose. That give us a little bit more, at least give us enough money for the hand tools. How much is the rock picker? I think that's like $200, ain't it? Because that's the next step here. Rock picker, please. You know what? Let's just do this. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. Am I just like blind tonight? Where is the stone pickers? Oh, there they are. Yep, $200. Okay, so I gotta make a little bit more money for the stone picker. Yep, don't want to overdo it. You want to push yourself a little bit, but also not overdo it. Yeah, I hate doing this, but we've got to sell a little bit of something here. Just enough to make a wee bit of money here. I'll get a rock picker here pretty soon. Oh! Yeah, there ain't much in there either. Well, this might give us a little bit of something. I got the machete, so if I gotta chop a tree, I can do that too. We're gonna get a rock picker, guys. And I think, unfortunately, we might have to go with the hand seeder. We'll see. Well, you know how she is. She comes and goes as she pleases too. I think I got the same phone number you got. That's the only way I can contact her too, so maybe something came up and she just didn't make it up here. Or she just ain't getting a signal. Gotta remember where we live. Sometimes cell phone signals don't work so great up here. Oh, look at that technicality. He's getting things done, man. He's already getting the greenhouse filling up. Still not enough money. Well, that, you know what that means? That means we have to chop a tree. Are there any more smaller trees I could chop over here? Ooh, what's this tree? Ooh, you know what? And that's pretty close. Is there any of them closer to the sell point? No, I haven't. I thought about it, but I think I could be wrong. But in this current stage of the game, I think grass is the smartest choice because you get three harvests per year, and you don't have to replant it, recultivate. You don't have to do any of that. It's just once you plant it, as long as you keep it fertilized, it always regrows. So I think that's the best strategy. I think I could be wrong, but I think that's the smartest way to go is kind of stick with the grass and silage for now. Are you gonna let me cut this or what? Come on. There we go. Let's see, I must get rid of the stumps while we're at it too. There we go. Whoa! Hey, stop freaking out, man. Oh, why is this? Come on. There we go. There we go. Did we get all the limbs? Oh, we missed a couple here. This should make us a little bit of money. God, that is so annoying. The water is still so high that the water... Yeah, if anybody else plays this, the water is so high that whenever you have a hand tool, it likes to disappear. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea to check up on her. You never know. If I had to guess, I would say something came up and she just didn't make it up. That's my guess. Oh yeah, it's short enough to... There's one. Let's see, how long can we go here? I'm just guessing. Let's try about there. Oh yeah. That should make us a bit of money. Let's see. Maybe about that long. Let's see, I think we're going to have to start getting shorter here pretty soon, because I think they're going to get too heavy to lift. No, still. Alright, well, we do want to keep them as long as we can. Get a better price that way. I know the machete might look a little fakey, but I had to loan my chainsaw out. I only have one. It's all good. The machete, in my opinion, I think sometimes the machete works better than the chainsaw. If anybody wants to do some cutting, this machete mod is the mod to have. It cuts anything and anything. Oh, that getting too big. Gotta make it smaller, guys. Gotta make it smaller. Or if you really want to get crazy, you download the lightsaber mod like JRE uses. Yes, believe it or not, there is a Star Wars lightsaber mod you can use to cut trees. That's a pretty cool mod. Anybody wants to see that action, you gotta go to JRA Games channel. He cuts trees with a lightsaber. Because he thinks he's cool when he does it that way. And he is. No cooler way to cut a tree than with a lightsaber, right guys? Gotta use the Force. It's all about the Globats? Globats. I know he mistyped it. I'm trying to interpret the Globats. Well, this tree should make us a bit of money, I would think. Once we get them all in there. Enough to buy a rock picker and a seeder and... Oh, we're going to need a roller too. I'd like to get as much as I can, do as much as I can with a tractor though. We'll see what the prices say and what we can get away with here. Fortunately, I think we might have to do a majority of it by hand. Somebody had to spend all the money on seeds and fertilizer. I think this should be the last batch here. There we go. That's a pretty good sized tree. That should make a few dollars. Oh, here it comes with more goodies, more good stuff. Huh, somebody had to put a bunch of trees in the way. I don't know who did that. Let's see, I'll hit the sell trigger, that way they're out of the way. Blink. Oh wow, I almost made $2,000 off that tree. That was a good deal. That was a very good deal. And one more piece. Oh, some of that might have been from his trailer too. Alright. Let's see. Well, we for sure need a stone picker. We'll buy that. And... ooh, fertilizer's going to be... yeah, we better stick with the hand tools because fertilizer's going to be a bit expensive. I got the hand fertilizer. And then after that, it'll be planting. What do we got for seeders? I thought I had a cheap tractor one on here. We might be able to at least seed with the tractor. There we go. Yeah, that's only 5. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the tractor seeder. That'll save a little time. Okay, so we at least plant with the tractor. And what about rollers? Ouch! I don't think we can afford. It looks like we might be rolling by hand. We might be rolling by hand. Let's see, that's 1.8 meters. Well, that is a little wider. I could get the one with the hitch on it and then add to it later. Alright, we're going to skip the rollers just for now. Let's see, we can put this back. I get to picking some rock here. And then once I get some of the rock picked... oh, yeah, thanks for... oh, it's 2 a.m. and oh, well, hey, thanks for staying up. That's awesome. Yeah, get some sleep. Garth is going to bed. How are we doing on time here? Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. Maybe we go until maybe like 9 o'clock? don't know. We'll see how it goes. I know I got a bunch of rocks to pick. Hello, Jeremy. Look at this guy. Could you ask for better help? I mean, he puts everything back in the shed. What a guy, what a guy. I think he's neater and smarter about this than I am. Let's see, what was I after? Oh, rock picker. Where's my new stone collector? Come on, gimme. Did I not buy that? What did I do with the stone collector? Oh, he's using it. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I was like, I could have swore I bought that. Oh, sweet. He's already out there picking the rock. Okay. Well, maybe what I'll do, because obviously I'm going to get ahead of him, I think maybe I'll cut some more trees and make a little bit of money. I'll get the tractor set up and ready to go for planting. Okay, we'll just leave that right there. Ooh, I could fertilize ahead of time. I didn't even think of that. Well, I can still get this set up and ready. We'll buy some seeds. I don't think we're going to need a lot for seeds. I'll just buy the little bag. Let's see. Seeds. I'll get that ready to go. And then, yeah, then I'll go to fertilizing. Because you can fertilize before you plant. Let's go with 250 liters should be more than enough to seed that, I would think. Yeah, let's go with that. I can't see requiring a lot of seeds for that. There, at least we don't have to plant by hand. This, guys, is one of those mods. This cedar, this McCormick cedar, you will not find this mod anywhere on the internet. I downloaded it when it was available. I looked everywhere. You cannot find this cedar anywhere anymore. So if you want the cedar, you will have to download my mod pack. Hopefully I'm not breaking any rules by sharing it like that, but yeah, this is such a cool old vintage cedar. Why it's not available anywhere to download anymore, I don't know if somebody got in trouble for stealing somebody else's mod work or what happened, but it's not available. I don't know why. Okay, this is set up and ready to go. Oh, we don't want wheat. Let's get it set to grass so whoever hops on it. Okay, cedar is set and ready to go. Fertilizer, should I buy that? I don't know how much that's going to require. Oops, the music stopped. We can't have that. Come on. More music, please. No, 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 no. There we go. Alright. Okay. So we need to unload this. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I think for fertilizing, I think I'll go with the 5 bags also, just to see how far I get. Ooh, looking good. When you get full technicality, I have a ramp that goes up to that small rock crusher. I think you can just dump it right. If I got it set up right, I think you can dump them in there. I know the wheelbarrow worked with it, but I did not test the rock picker on it yet. But I think you can go up the ramp and just dump, and it should go straight into the grinder, hopefully. Then we can start making our own lime. Then I don't have to buy it anymore. That'll work out good. Okay, as long as I keep going straight forward, I can buy these quick. Fertilizer. Let's go. Ooh, even the 3 bag is a little pricey, but I think it's going to take more than 1 bag, so we'll go with it. Let's see how far we get. We are making good progress tonight. Very good progress. Yeah, you're right. There's quite a bit of lag tonight. I was looking between my monitor and my second monitor that's replaying the stream, and I'd say there's a good 15 to 20 second delay at least. Maybe even 30 seconds. Delays. There's always a delay. Well, I hope that's enough fertilizer. Fertilizer usually goes quite a long ways in this game. We're going to have some pretty nice grass fields though when we get done. Yeah, me fertilizing should not interfere with his rock picking whatsoever, unless we decide to play chicken and bump heads, but it should all be good. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, even the game's got a bit of a delay tonight. There we go. You know, if I cut... Yeah. It's better than a lot of nights. I remember when I used to do live streams back about 6 months ago or a year ago. Oh no, it wasn't a year ago. When I was streaming like all the time. We'd have like 4 or 5 players coming at once. And yeah, you can get a bit of lag. You know what? I think I'm going to have enough fertilizer, guys. It's not going down too fast. It's going very well. Guys, gotta admit, though, this is really impressive. I mean, I'm an old Gen X guy. I mean, to be able to play a game with somebody... You know, who knows where technicality's from. I mean, he could be halfway around the world for all we know. You know, to be able to play a game with somebody else way over in a different area is just... It kind of blows my mind, you know. That you can do something like this. It's pretty cool. If you want to know a little trick technicality, you don't have to cover every little spot in the field as long as you can see the rocks really good. I mean, that's just the way I do it. I always just zigzag and go after the piles, and that's just the way I do it. You can do it however you want it, but that's how I do it. I mean, I don't even... Oh yeah, there's some rocks over here. I just zigzag around, and then when I think I'm done, I just open the map and see if there's any rock left. Me, I gotta follow a line if I want to get every inch fertilized. Rocks actually ain't too bad. Got a few here and there, but nothing major. Yeah, we're going to have a pretty slick looking grass field when we get done. This is working out pretty good. Yeah, how's he doing on the rock here? Oh yeah, he's got quite a few of them picked. Looks like he's pretty much got this whole side done, pretty much almost done. A couple of spots here and there. Wrong line. Come on. Cooperate. There we go. What would I do without steering assist? Ugh. It was fertilizing, wasn't it? Oh, dang it, I forgot to turn on double layer. Fool. Well, if I do it right away, when he plants again, I'll have to give it another layer around the outside. How did I forget to do the double layer? Oh, that slowed me way down. Is it doing double layer? Okay, now it's doing double layer. Oh, that slowed me down to a crawl. Ay, 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 ay. I forgot that I'm not using precision farming. When you use precision farming, you don't have to do the double layer thing. I just totally forgot, guys. Yeah, we want that dark blue. There we go. That's what happens when you get so used to using precision farming. That's okay. We only missed the outside row. After we plant it, I can do another layer on the outside. I think should be able to. We want all the yield we can possibly get. Oh, this slowed down to a crawl. Oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oops, I did that row already. There we go. Looking pretty good though, guys. Looking really good. Technicality's getting all the stones. It's looking good. Looking good. Had to move my legs around, guys. Yeah, but I think we'll still. I think I still make it. I had 250 liters when I started, and I'm only down to 219. I think I'll have enough to do all of it. What's kind of aggravating is my walking speed dropped in half. Makes sense though, if you're putting a double layer on, I guess you would have to walk slower. The nice things, guys, though, is that after this, even after you harvest, I think it's only one stage of fertilizer, even after you harvest the grass. It's just the initial planting you have to double up on fertilizer. Okay, got the greenhouse. Yeah, I don't think there's much else we can do other than keep fertilizing and planting. Once we get the planting done, I think we can fast forward a bit of time. I don't know if I want to sleep though, but I think we can definitely fast forward time. So I don't know if we have enough grass in the silo to sleep a full night, because you don't. I wish they would change that in the game. Whenever you got a production running, even when it runs out of materials, it keeps running and charges you money. That sucks. They need to make a mod or fix the game so the production just turns off when it runs out instead of keep running. That's so annoying. So we've got to keep a very close eye on productions when we fast forward time. How we doing? Oh yeah, it's ever so slowly turning blue. And the red and yellow dots are slowly going away. It's almost hard to see if... Oh yeah, I'm in the right row. I wish that would turn just a little bit darker. It's hard to tell if I'm in the right row or not. It looks like I am. Yeah, that's definitely lighter than this row. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Okay. Yeah, it's such a subtle color change. You can almost barely tell if I was there or not. Hopefully next month, we'll see how much money we get for the silage and wood chips. I really don't want to sell them because the price is not the greatest, but I think I want to sell enough to at least get that forage harvester for the tractor. I don't want to harvest grass again by hand. I'd like to at least do it with a tractor. How much is that? How much was that forage harvester? I found the cheapest, smallest one I could find. Almost $3,000. Is that any wider than the hand one? 1.3 meters. What's the hand one? Really? The hand one is actually a little wider than the... Man, maybe I will have to do it by hand again. I don't know. It's almost not worth it. But then again, with that trailer, it holds more. And I think you go a little faster than when you're walking. So maybe it'd be worth getting that forage harvester. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Obviously, that's not going to happen in this episode. But yeah, I'll have to think on that one. If the $3,000 would be worth getting rather than doing it by hand. Let's see, I think we got most of the north end covered here. How are we looking? Oh yeah, that's done. I could skip that spot, I think. Zoom in. Yeah, that's done. Why am I wasting? Come on. Let's get over here where it's not fertilized. Yeah, this part's done. Okay, I think I want to be on this line here. Here we go. Oh, there's 4 spots here yet. Technical. There's 4 spots. A little bit of rocks left on this one yet, I see. He's got them all down here. That's good. Yeah, there's one there. Yellow. Oh, the yellow ones, them are rolling. There's one orange one left there yet, though. Sometimes they're hard to see. You know what? I wonder if I should finish this side of the field. And this side's just done. Yeah, I'm going to finish this side. And all I got left is the other side. Where the heck are them rocks? Oh, okay, there's one down in that corner. Okay. This side looks good and clean. Yep. Okay. Looks like I'm walking in slow motion. I know one thing for sure, guys. Tonight, I definitely would not have gotten as far as I did without the help. Much appreciated. So just making sure that's all covered. I think this corner should be done. Yeah, we're getting a lot done. Did I get that corner? Looks... yeah, I think so. Ah, why did I stop? Keep moving. There we go. Yeah, see, according to that, there's some rocks here yet, but I don't see them. Weird. You're fooling me, map. The sub-map says there's rocks there, but I don't see them. Oh, yeah, they'd be hard to see. Yeah, if they're under the lime, yeah, then they would be hard to see, wouldn't they? What really sucks is, I'll use JRA Games as an example. I know he would love to join in and play with us, but unfortunately this is PC only. I wish this was console compatible, I really do. Of course, I don't know, he likes to play with the big stuff. Oh. He likes the big boy toys, this little hand stuff, hand tool stuff, I don't know. Well, that's hard to see. I wish I could... So if you want to see the big corporate farm with the billions of dollars and the biggest equipment you can possibly buy in this game, you must check out JRA Games channel. He's got the big boy toys. Yeah, we're like total polar opposites. That's what's so funny about it, is he's always looking for ways to get richer, and I'm always trying to find ways to be poorer. I love that though, because then you get to see the variety of options you can play, you know, different ways of playing this game. That's what I love about it. That's the problem, JRA, is this map and some of the mods I'm using are PC only, unfortunately. I know the map for sure is PC only, which sucks because this is an awesome map. The Submerged Sanctuary is a PC only map, I'm pretty sure. And I think there's quite a few mods that I'm using are PC only also. I think the Lance Bulldog is only PC only. Michael's back! See, Michael comes and goes as he pleases. I was going to ask him something too, but I forgot what I was going to ask him. Oh well, I'll remember when he leaves again. That's the way it goes. Must not have been important enough to remember. It seemed like I had a question for him, but I just can't remember. Fun fact, I'm afraid of dogs and electricity. Understandable. I don't like electricity either. Which is funny because I'm a general handyman and contractor. There's times where I have to deal with electricity. And there's times I've gotten tickled by it too, and pretty good. There was one time I was working on a milk house, a milk compressor for cooling the milk. And I'm pretty sure I got the full 240 volts on that one because all I remember is I was working on it, and I don't remember anything until I woke up on the floor. And I had such a headache and heart palpitations after that. Of course, I was young and dumb. I didn't even think to go to a doctor, but I didn't feel right for at least a couple days. I took the full juice on that one. Well, yeah, maybe. It depends on the dog. You get a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler that wants to tear into you. That's debatable, Michael. Or you get one of them big Rottweilers. You know, that's debatable. I'd say it depends on the dog, and it depends on the electricity. One of my... I know this might not sound real, but I witnessed it myself with my own eyes. One of my contractor bosses that I worked with, he's naturally immune to electricity. I don't know how. He could literally grab the hot and neutral wire and it had no effect on him. I don't know if his body was just naturally resistant to because when I worked with him, he never wanted to shut circuits off because he liked to leave circuits on so we had power for the power tools, and he'd work on wire live, and that ticked me off so bad because I'd get tickled and he's like, what? I'm like, you jerk. I was like, I need this off. I don't need it off. Yeah, but I do. He's naturally immune to electricity. I don't know how, but he is. He's a freak of nature, I guess. I don't know. Electricity just does not bother him. This just doesn't look fertilized. No, he was doing it with, well, for sure 120 volt. When he's like wiring plugins and stuff, it didn't bother him. Or if he just did it like a trick, I don't know. Well, it says it's fertilized already. Well, we'll go here anyway. No, because them wires were live. Because it was the same wires I got tickled with. Then he's like, what? And he he grabbed the white and the black. He grabbed them both. And it didn't do nothing to him. Like, what? I don't feel nothing. I'm like, well, I sure did. Oh yeah. Factories usually are 3-phase. Yeah, they'll have 480 volt, 3-phase. That's where it gets a little confusing with me. I'm not too familiar with how 3-phase works. I'm good with 120 volt and split phase. I fully understand, but 3-phase, a little bit beyond my knowledge. Oops, I probably should stay in this row, otherwise I'm going to forget where I'm at. It isn't bad, but it ain't good. Well, it depends. It all depends on how... If you got good tennis shoes on and you're on hardwood floors and you're just touching the hot, you might get tickled a little, but it ain't going to hurt very bad. But if you're standing in a puddle barefoot, then it's going to hurt because you're grounded better. It all depends on how well you're grounded, and electricity is very particular on certain things. If you grab the black wire with one hand and grab the white wire with your other hand, you're going to get the full amperage. That's probably going to kill you, or almost kill you. But if you just touch one wire, like the black wire, and touch nothing else, then it ain't quite so bad. It depends on how much of the circuit you complete. It varies. My best advice is just don't touch it at all. The last time I had somewhat of a close call, but luckily I was using insulated lineman pliers, was when I was wiring up my sister's... she wanted an extra heater in her bedroom. As I was wiring that up, I got a little bit too close to one of the... Because I didn't want to shut her box all the way off either, because, then you got to reset the internet and everything. And I thought, oh, I can do this live if I'm careful. Wasn't quite careful enough, and heard a pretty good pop that day. And, of course, the niece freaks out. Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, I'm fine. Otherwise, usually I'm pretty good with wiring and electricity. Ain't too often I have too many incidences. When possible, just shut it off, because you never know when the screwdriver can slip or the pliers can slip, or... You just never know. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, look at that. We got that all nice and fertilized. Looking good, looking good. You know what? I don't think I need to go any further. It looks like this is all good. Alright, we got one little piece down there in the corner here somewhere that I can't quite see. But if I just turn this thing on and walk around... Oh no, I can see it now. Yeah, sometimes when you're fertilizing and doing stuff, sometimes the colors are just so, you know, I suppose well, I mean, how many shades of brown can you use, you know? Sometimes it's a little hard to see where you've been and where you haven't been. I think I got it all this time. Is that boy planting already? He sure is. Look at this guy. He ain't screwing around. He's just getting things done. He's like, we're just gonna get done. Oh, yeah, somebody mentioned that technicality. Yeah, I might have plowed just a little too close to that one corner. That's alright. I say it'll... Yeah, I suspected that might happen. Oops, come on. That's alright, we're getting all we can get. Yeah, that'd give you a pretty good tickle, Michael. The worst thing about electricity is when you get enough of it, it makes your muscles contract, which means if you're grabbing a wire, it's harder to let go because all your muscles are contracting. That's the worst part. That's why they say when you are working with electricity, never use both hands. You want to keep one hand free so it's not fully going through your body. You know, it can be a dangerous thing, that electricity. I say I've been tickled a few times in my life. I know what it feels like, and it's not pleasant. Yep. Or better yet, use the I got a voltage detector. Basically looks like a little pencil marker with a beeper on it, and you just touch the wire and it'll go beep 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 if there's any voltage there, or a multimeter or anything, you know, something to confirm that that circuit's dead. Because yeah, I've run into this with older houses. Even in older houses, when you for sure think you have the circuit turned off, bad wiring, voltage can backfeed through the neutral. I've had that happen. You know, older houses with bad wiring, voltage will backfeed through the neutral. Yeah, you got to be careful. There was one older house I remember rewiring. This was 20 years ago. Originally, I think the house was an old cabin. And, you know, you can tell over time people added on to it. That house still had an original fuse panel and was only 60 amps. And this house had an electric stove. So just having an electric range in the kitchen, that alone already was almost passing up the 60 amp limit, you know, because that can draw up to 50. And I remember undoing the screws in that old box, and you know how plastic gets that crispy, crunchy sound, and I'm like, how did this house not burn down years ago? And what's really funny is after I put in the new 200 amp box, the housewife of that place, oh, I'll make you some pizza for dinner. And she turned her stove on to make dinner, and she burnt the pizza because she was so used, because I'm guessing, here's the conclusion I come to, that old range was starving for power, which caused it to take longer to cook something. But now that that range was getting the proper amperage, it was cooking properly. So she burnt the pizza for lunch because it cooked faster. How that house didn't burn down is, oh my god, I still see that old 60 amp fuse box. And they were like running this whole house off of that, which was way under. And you can tell that box overheated quite a few times. It's like, yeah, this should have been rewired years ago. Not a good situation. It wouldn't have been quite so bad if she was using a gas range, but yeah, a 60 amp box in a house and still using an electric range to cook with. Just cooking with the stove alone was... Then if the hot water heater kicked in at the same time, or somebody tried to run a dryer and a toaster or a microwave, that right there is exceeding the 50-60 amps. Well, maybe not. I mean, unless you turn the oven on and all 4 burners, I guess it wouldn't. But still, it was definitely being overdrawn. Because just running the oven draws at least 20-30 amps, I would say. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting got the planting done almost already. I think I'm going to have enough fertilizer, guys. Looks like it's going good here. How are we doing here? Oh, yes, doing very well. I just got to remember to re-fertilize the outer. Next question is, do we want to roll this by hand? I'd really like to get a roller for the tractor. Save a little bit of time. Well, you know what? If I cut one more tree, I might be able to make enough money. Yeah, at the very least, you know what? I think I'm going to buy the one roller. We can't afford all 3. This type of roller, you can daisy chain them. Oops, I better shut that off. I'm wasting fertilizer here. I'll buy the single roller with the hitches on it, and then maybe later on, when I cut a few more trees, maybe we can get the other 2. Forgive me, guys. I don't know what it is when I go live. It's like I can't see nothing. I can't speak properly. And where are the rollers? There they are. Yeah, you can buy that. And then when we make a little more money, we can buy the other 2 later. Yeah, 1.8 meters is definitely a little bit wider than... Yeah, I think we're going to go for it. Oh no, we're not going to go for it. I don't have enough money. Never mind. Well, we can buy this one. Yeah, let's buy that one. That way, at least we can do it with a tractor instead of... Okay, there. It's at the store. So at least he can roll with the tractor instead of by hand. Oops, oops. Where do I leave off here? Somewhere in here. So hard to see. Getting McDonald's, that's not good food. That's heart attack food, Michael. You can't eat that stuff anymore. Come on. You know, it's funny. A couple years ago, my blood pressure was getting a little too high, and of course went to the doctor. Yeah, you need high blood pressure pills, yada yada yada. Oh, you need to change your diet. So I started cutting out salt, you know, out of my food. You know, much less salt. You know, starting to eat a little healthier. Then the last time I thought, you know what, I can go to McDonald's for a little treat. I tried to eat McDonald's, and it's like I couldn't stand it. The fries and stuff are so salty that when you cut salt out of your diet, it's like you can't eat it anymore because it's too salty. It's like bleh. So yeah, that's not good for you. Don't eat McDonald's. Yuck. Go to Subway or something. Something that's a little bit more healthy. I can't remember how old Michael said he was. Maybe he's a young man yet, and he's like, I don't care. I'm young. I don't need to worry about that yet. But if you're over 40, you shouldn't be eating that stuff. It's bad for you. It's no good, Michael. Can't eat that stuff no more. That's icky food. Yeah, this is really gonna look nice once this turns green. Be nice green grass all around us. Little extra work. Oh, that explains it. Okay, Michael, well then, enjoy eating that while you can. More power to you, buddy. I guess if I was your age, I wouldn't. Yeah, you're free. You're free to eat that stuff. But 20, 30 years from now, remember what I said. Yeah, you're in the clear. That's another quality of life that went down, I think. Is McDonald's used to be actually good food, or maybe I was just a dumb kid. I don't know. It just seems like McDonald's was good food at the time, but I think the quality of their food has gone down like everything else. See, we don't need to be going over stuff I already went over. This field is kind of an odd shaped. But it doesn't matter once it all grows up into grass. You know, I think this area will pretty much stay grass. Yeah, like JR says, yeah, it used to be. Yeah, it ain't no more. Yeah, no kidding, Michael. Yeah, it's that way with everything. Vehicles, just, I don't know. Something's got to change, man. Just don't understand how we got this bad. It might not seem like it to you, Michael, because you're young yet, but when you lived as long as me and JRA has, it's just, it kind of boggles the mind how things have gotten the way they've gotten. You know, when you think back 20, 30 years ago. I mean, you could buy, I remember back in the 90s, you could buy a pretty nice pickup truck for around $12,000, and now you're talking $60,000, $70,000 for a pickup truck. And the truck is no longer a truck. I mean, try to find a regular cab pickup with an 8-foot box. It's like they don't exist. At least not in the half-ton. The only way you can get a 8-foot box regular cab pickup, you got to get the either 3/4 or 1 ton, and I think you have to special order it from the dealer. Because every lot I've gone to, it's all this quad cab stuff, and you get maybe a 6-foot box if you're lucky. That's not a pickup truck. That's an SUV. Yeah, that'd probably change the flavor. You know, and then it's hard for people, and I don't blame employees either, but I mean, it's hard for people to take pride in their work when wages are so low. The minimum wage where I live is still $7.50. Who the heck is gonna live off of $7.50? I mean, anything under $10 an hour is poverty. Even $10, even $15 an hour. You know, I think my niece was making that. She's making $15. I mean, by the time you pay $1,000 rent, and you know, how do you, you know? Yeah, older trucks, yeah, but try to find a new pickup. Try to find a 2026 pickup with an 8-foot box. It's a rare thing now. You know, when you want to actually haul something. They used to call it a work truck, and I still have that truck. I have a 1994 Chevy Cheyenne with a 4.3 liter regular cab with an 8-foot box. And it's only a half-ton pickup. That is such a handy little pickup. Easy on gas. I can get almost 20 miles a gallon on that old. Well, maybe not maybe not 20. More like 18 miles a gallon. And that's pretty good for a little pickup. You know, it's got the 4.3 V6 in it. You know, so it's not underpowered. It's just such a handy little truck. Yeah, but I bet it's not a half ton. I bet it's at least a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton. I don't think they make a half ton full size pickup anymore. I really don't. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know. I haven't seen one lately. Yeah. I bet it's at least well, I'll use Chevy as an example. If it's a Chevy with an 8-foot box, I bet it's not a 1500. I bet it's a 25 or a 3500. I bet. I could be wrong, but what I'm not wrong about is the availability is not as common as it used to be. Yeah, I would say it's impossible to make a living off minimum wage. Yeah, it's hard even on a decent wage. Hence why my niece is moving back home. It's tough. It's not good. Even I remember back in my youth, I was buying snowmobiles and dirt bikes and four-wheelers, and I was buying toys all the time, stereos and all the fun toys. I cut way back on that stuff. I don't spend because I'm scared to. I'm kind of hoarding my money, stashing it away just in case. I'm not sure what it is in Texas. I know here in Wisconsin, I think it's $7.50. Or it might be 7.25 yet. I know it was 7. Minimum wage has been 7 something for a long time in Wisconsin. They haven't raised it. I think California, it's only 7. Oh wow, that is unbelievable. Here I thought I was the poorest state in the. That is ridiculous. I mean, it shouldn't be. It's because of inflation. I remember 30 years ago when I was making $6 an hour, that was good money. But then gas was only $1.25. It makes a big difference. I mean, $6 an hour used to mean something, and and even $100 used to be a lot of money, and now the $100 bill is more like a $20 bill. Yeah, it's not good. Hence why I say something's going to have to change. Things can't continue the way they're going. See, I think I got it all. Good evening, Robert. Welcome in. All right, let's see. May I redo that outer edge? Yeah, I think that's what what it is here in Wisconsin. I think it's either 7.25 or 7.50. I know some states, I think California, they raise theirs up to like 15. I think. Do I? No, I can switch that back to single. Alright. You know, listening to me. Now, is this gonna... I'm not sure if I'm fertilizing this or not. Let's see if I... No, I am not. I might have to wait for the next growth stage to do that outer... Alright, well, that's okay. I thought I could do it after he planted. I did turn that on, didn't I? You know what helped, guys? If I turn the stupid thing on. Maybe that helps, huh? Maybe? Yes. If you turn the machine on, then it'll fertilize. How about that? There, at least I can move a little faster. But how's their inflation down there in Mexico, Michael? Because maybe, you know, stuff is cheaper down there? Yeah, have you turned it off then on again? Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't have it turned on. But yeah, buck 15, that's... Even if stuff's cheaper down there, that's pretty low. That's pretty low. Oh, that's so weird, walking at twice the speed. I'll get this done in no time. And then I don't think there's much we can do other than speed up time. We made very good progress tonight. I might do that, speed up a little time, and maybe we can take a little bit of our silage and some wood chips in and at least maybe get it to the next month, and then we'll be all set for next time. Yeah, you should be able to Google it, Robert. If you just do a quick Google search, minimum wage in Kentucky, it should tell you what it is. It seemed like last time I checked my state, Wisconsin, it was either 7.25 or 7.50. I think it's 7.50, I think. It should be 10. At least 10. But... yeah, it's amazing what a little bit of help will do. I definitely would not have gotten this much done without technicalities help. Much appreciated. Helps move the series along really good. I want to try to at least do this at least once a week. Right now it's a little hard to play all the time because... I'm still busy. I got a lot of stuff that needs to get done before winter. But once winter hits and there's snow on the ground, there is not much I can... Why did my lines turn off? What is going on here? Weird. Okay, whatever. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're getting it to turn all nice blue. Yep, that's about the same as it is in Wisconsin. Then 7.25, 7.50. Yeah. I mean, if a business wants employees, they're going to have to pay more than that, obviously. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, yeah, we got to do this area yet. I want this all nice blue. I mean, there shouldn't have to be a minimum wage anything. I mean, if they just charge fair prices for stuff, just too many corporations getting greedy. That's the problem. The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer, and we're losing the middle class. That is the biggest issue. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the biggest issue we're having right now. Is we're losing the middle class. The middle class is what keeps this country moving, and we're losing that class. Either you're the 1% to 2% super rich elite like Bill Gates and the rest of them, or you're in the poverty level, and that's not a good thing. Oh yeah, we're getting it all nice and blue. I don't think there's much else to do here. I think we pretty much got it. Miss any spots? Oh, there's a little spot. It looked like I might. Well, we're probably not going to get every little spot, but I like to get as much as I can. Why do I keep pushing wrong buttons tonight? That button. There. Yeah, our property taxes went way up the past few years. And that really hurts. That really hurts very badly. Alright, I think I'm going to try to get them last little spots. I want as much blue as I can possibly get. There's a couple more spots here I think I can. Where is that spot? There it is. I see you. I get you. I get you. I think it was right in here somewhere. Did I get him? Did I get him? Nope. I guess I'm not going to get that spot. Oh well. Okay, there's one more spot here. This spot I don't think I can get because the water's too high. But I'd say we pretty much got it nipped in the bud. Now this is going to be a really nice looking little grass field when we get done. Yes. We're actually looking forward to it growing and harvesting grass. But that won't be... Probably won't be for a couple of episodes, I would think. It'll be at least 3 months. Taxes definitely went up a lot higher than the property value. I will say that. Much higher. Alright, in the last little spot, I'm probably wasting my time, but... Yeah, there's no such thing as fair. There is no fair. Yeah, this ain't even planted anyway, so I think we got it all. Yep, that's it. We're done. We are done. We are done skis. I think what I do now, I put this away. I'll check my productions. I think I might just speed up time a little bit, because I don't think there's much else to do, other than whacking a few more trees maybe, but I wouldn't mind speeding up a little time just to see how things go here. Oh, we got to roll yet. Almost forgot. We got to roll. We got to roll this yet. I think it all needs rolling. Yep, it needs rolling. Yeah, we got to roll this yet. Almost forgot the roller. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I guess it depends if Michael's using the tractor or not. I think he is. Okay, he's using the tractor. Let's see. How can we do this? Oh, he's already on the job. He's rolling. Well, okay. We'll let him roll. Maybe I'll do some tree whacking. Maybe I'll cut up another tree. Let's see. Let's cut up a tree close to the sell point. That'll give us a little bit of money. Yep, that'll raise taxes up nice quick and in a hurry. That's kind of what happened in our area. Where I lived, it was mostly farmland and woods, and then people from out of state started moving in, and you know, like the property across from me, that was just, it used to be farm field. Well, that got sold, split up into lots. Then people started building houses there, and yeah, that's all it takes. Come on, I want the whole tree. What a guy can do about that, I don't know. I don't think there's much you can do other than voting, but even that, I wonder if that even does anything. I can't tell if I'm getting rid of that stump or not. Too much brush here. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. This should make us a little bit of money. Yeah, once the grass is rolled, we should be set. Should be all set. Shouldn't be no issues at all. Yeah, can't stop progress. Boy, that was a mistake, dropping this tree right in the brush where I can't see nothing. Let's see. Well, if I cut this piece... There we go. I suppose that's too big. Nope, not too big at all. Yeah, exactly. I was just talking about that earlier, why a truck is 80... Yeah. And they're garbage. The quality of the truck has gone down too. You know what I mean? I don't mind paying, you know, if it was a high quality pickup truck, a nice heavy duty high quality pickup truck, you know, but I mean it's all plastic and safety this and airbags that and traction control. Yeah, 30. Yeah, Netflix used to be a good thing. Everything's a subscription now. I think that's part of their plan. They want to make everything a subscription. Why, I don't know. I had it in my hand. Where'd it go? I'm losing stuff in the brush here. Wish I wouldn't have dropped this tree where I did. Come on, where are you at? Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. I just cut you. Where'd you go? You know what I might have to do? I might have to install the real mower mod on this and get rid of some of this brush. It's kind of annoying. I can't see what I'm doing here. Okay, it's got to be straight ahead here somewhere. Oh, there, I got him. Pick it up. I get him. There, I got him. Yep, and that's exactly what I have. I have one fairly newer pickup, which I don't drive much. I got a 2019 Silverado. That one I just keep in the garage mostly with a trickle charger on it, because if you don't put a trickle charger on it, all the stupid computer stuff drains the battery dead. And the trucks I drive the most are my 94. I got a 1994 Chevy Cheyenne, a 1998 Chevy Silverado, and a 1997 Chevy Silverado. Currently, my sister has the 98 Chevy Silverado. She put her camper on that one because I wasn't driving that one enough and the mice were getting into it. I'm like, hey, just take this and drive it. Use it. That was a heck of a project, me and her cleaning that mess up when the mice got into it. Why is this being weird? Stop it. I want to crouch. There we go. Oops, where am I going? Sell point's over here, fool. Oh, that was a classic, and that motor was bulletproof. The old straight 6 300. Oh, yeah, I would rebuy that truck again in a heartbeat. That was was it stick too? Manual transmission. If it had the manual transmission, that thing was indestructible. That was a good truck. Yeah, and that was a good, simple, and that wasn't hard on gas. You could, I'd say you probably get 14, 15 miles a gallon on that little straight 6. You know? Yep, 4-speed on the floor, yep. Try to find a vehicle with a manual transmission. That's another thing that's going away. The simple manual stick shift transmission. Why? What was wrong with the old manual transmissions? You don't know how to shift. I may sound a little mean and critical, but in my honest opinion, if you can't shift a manual transmission, maybe you shouldn't have a driver's license. Oh, let the hate comments begin. My sister will be one of them. No, she can kind of drive a manual. If she had to drive a manual, I think she could. She might be a little rough with it, but I think she could. I think she has in the past. She might not be smooth at it or good at it. But you know, if push come to shove, I think she could still drive a manual transmission. Yeah. I mean, it could be just me, but a manual transmission is not hard to learn. But there's some people, and I'm not saying just women. There's some guys now that just they don't have a clue. They can't do it, and you can't judge people because again, you know, how often do you see a manual transmission? Like me, I was taught young. You know, if you're taught young how to do that, it just becomes natural. Yeah, the 3 on the tree. That was a good transmission. I had oh, I'd give anything to get that truck back. I had a 1953. I think it was a F100, a 53 F100. I paid $75 for it at an auction when I was like 12 years old. I was gonna fix it up and drive it when I got my license. And of course, someone offered me $300 for it, and I sold it before I got my driver's license. But I remember driving that around the hayfield and the back roads, you know, out in the country where there's no cops. I love that old truck. I'd say that was one of my first trucks that I worked on. To have a take back on that deal, oh, I'd give anything to have that old F100 back. That was a cool old truck. Yeah, I bought a new mic. Hey, welcome in, FAFO. Oh, there's another one I gotta get caught up on. I haven't watched one of his live streams in a while either. Got to get caught up. Can only watch so much YouTube in a day. I watch, again, everybody, I watch everyone when I can. Alright, we made a little bit of money. What else can I do? I think, how's the rolling coming along? Okay, he's got the little field done. He's working on... Okay, so we could probably do one more tree. Of course, maybe I shouldn't do too many, because them trees are worth more if you sell them full length. Yeah, I think the smart thing to do is just kind of stall here a little bit. Well, there's no reason I couldn't slowly fast forward a little bit of time. No, it's good. No, you're good. Heck, I think I'm gonna stand on top of this and just slowly fast forward time a little bit. We don't want to make it dark or anything. Oops, wrong button. Let's see how fast this... Yeah, we'll go like 10 times speed. We'll just see what happens here. I know we're going to have to advance some time. But we won't let it get away from us. Well, that's not processing too quickly. I wonder if we could get away with sleeping a night. Obviously, we can't sleep until he's done, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I could take in another load of silage. Silage, the price wasn't too bad. We'll do that. We'll just run a little bit of silage. You know, make a little pocket money. That should kill some time while technicality's finishing up the last little bit of rolling here. Yeah, he's making very good progress. Yeah, I think that's going much quicker than using the hand roller. And when we get enough money, we can definitely upgrade that and add a couple more rollers to it. Don't worry, FAFO. I'll catch you one of these days, too. I'll catch you. I think I used this before. I said it's like playing phone. Remember back in the day, I used to play phone tag? Catch me if you can. Yeah, FAFO has come a long way. I think when I first started watching this channel, I think he was around 100 or 200. He's come up a long way. He does a bit more recording and streaming than I do. That helps a lot. Me, I get lazy and just don't care. And I just do this for fun. It's like, whatever. I don't take YouTubing seriously. I probably never will. I'm shocked just to have 900 and some subscribers. I never dreamed of having that many subscribers. I thought, maybe I'll get a couple hundred, and it's like, whatever, it'll probably stay there, and then, then just kind of just shot up. The one map, why that one took off, I don't know, was the, which map is that? I'm also doing the Through the Years on that map. It's a fairly new map. Why can't I say the name of it? Thank you, Porcupine Mountains. Yeah, the first episode I did that one. I don't know what caused it, but the algorithm on that one's got the most views right now. Episode 1 of Porcupine Mountains. That one just shot right up there. I wouldn't say he takes it super seriously, but he takes it more seriously than I do. Yeah, it does. Like I say, that's another reason I'm... When snow gets on the ground and I can't do as much, I'll probably play a lot more when winter time comes up here. I know I got a couple of jobs. There was a job I was supposed to do this week, but he never called me back. I hope he's doing all right. There's a well I need to put a... it's an older well. I need to upgrade it to... I need to put a pitless adapter in it and put a new pump in it. That needs to get done before winter. Oh, really? That long? Is that... Yeah, but he's got 2 channels. He's got the trucking channel, which he's got a lot more subscribers. I think he's up to 6 or 7 now on his trucking one, and then he's got his gaming one. I don't watch his trucking one as much as I do his farm one. I watch his trucking one once in a while. Maybe we need to go a little faster. I don't want to go too fast. Oh yeah, he's getting it done. Look at this guy. He's just a rocket and a rolling. Zoom, zoom. It's almost all blue. Oh, he missed one little spot here. It's all good. It's all good. We won't say nothing. He doesn't know. He missed this one little spot right here. Shh, don't say nothing. Oh, he's got 3 channels. I did not know that. I knew about the 2. Wow. And he revealed, he's like, you know, he says, I make a little bit of money, but he doesn't make that much money, really. I think the one episode he said he made maybe like $40 off that one episode one time, you know, which is, you know, $40 more than he had before. But even that's nowhere near enough to make a living off it. I would say, I'm sure I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but to make a decent living just strictly doing YouTube, I would say you probably have to have at least like 40 or 50,000 subscribers, and you'd have to have sponsors and be really committed to you know what I mean? It would have to be your full-time job. You know, again, you'd have to have sponsors and steady content. It would be tough. It really... And last I heard, it sounds like YouTube's going to make it even tougher. Yeah, and he's a full-time trucker too. He keeps up with it. He's a busy boy. He's a busy guy, Juan. Yeah, that's why I thought it was like $40, $50, you know. But hey, $50 is $50. I'd take it. No, not what I want. Come here. Dropping stuff. Alright, I'm going to mute my mic Because last time I didn't mute my mic, all you could guys hear was me guzzling water. Ah, sweet nectar from the gods. Water's good. Water break. How are we doing on time? Oh, yeah, it's getting down there. Yeah, I think once technicality gets done rolling, and I would like to, and I think I can do it, as long as I don't do it too quickly. I think I can advance. I'd like to advance to the next month before I end the stream. Oh, now that's pretty good money. $1,000 in a month? I mean, with current inflation, it's not good money, but hey, it's money. It's $1,000 more than what he had if he didn't make YouTube. I wonder if I should speed up time just a tickle more. Probably wouldn't hurt. Let's do 15. Let's see what that does. What are we doing? Oh, he's down to the last little bit. You know what? Let's go to 30. I just don't want to go too fast because I don't want any productions to fall behind. We got to keep an eye on them productions. I think we're okay with the garden. We're okay with that. That's processing. Oh, I forgot about the stones. Oh, you know what? Let's activate. Oh, we didn't get. We only got 500. Well, 500 liters of stone. That's what the heck. It'll turn it into lime. I thought we'd get more stone than that, but that's all right. The Angry Grandpa Show Robber. Ah, she's busy with the kids. She always takes care of herself, you know that, usually. Is it just her and the kids? Anybody else? Well, I suppose you don't want to. Well, probably don't hurt anything just to say their first names. Is there anyone else up besides her? You know what? I might be able to make just enough money. Ooh, come on, are we going to have enough? Oh, we might have enough. I wonder if that'd be a good investment and a good idea to do right away. Because we could make a bit more money on them bigger trees. I think technicality, I have just enough money for one of them small winches, a 3-point winch, where we could cut the straight trees around 6 meters, and then we can skid them, drag them to the sell point for a bit more money. What do you think? I got $1,700, and I think that's all that cost. Let me see, what do we got to do? I think it was only $1,700. Yeah, there it is. Oh, gotta make sure we get the right one. I know technically this is not 1950, but it's the closest I could get. They do have to make some small exception to the rules. It's the cheapest, littlest one I could find. Alright. Say goodbye to the money again. We got a 3-point winch at the store. Let's see, if I park this, I think I'll leave the time sped up a little bit. Yeah, let's slow it down to 15. We don't want to go too quick here. FEFO is trying to get me more likes and subscribers. Have a good night, GRA. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch your next stream. I know I caught the last one. According to rest of the internet, my father is Wow. And you know, you know that goes both ways, Michael. My dad died 7 years ago, and I'm still getting mail for him, like from AARP and just random. Yeah, it's weird. Every now and then, I'll still get a piece of mail with his name on it. It's like, he dead. Let's see, that one might be... Nah, there's no way I can pick that up. Really? Oh, okay, well. I guess... I don't have my super strength on, do I? No, it wasn't on. Okay, well. Well, it must have been on, because now I can't pick it up. Okay, that was a weird glitch. It wasn't on, because it'll tell me super strength on. That was not on. I know it wasn't. That was a weird glitch. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, see, now he can pick it up. Now, why can't I pick it up? Okay. That was weird. I can't explain that one. Well, whatever. Maybe the steroids wore off. I don't know. I mean, if you can legally pick it up, go ahead. That's what I mean, guys. You try to make rules and follow them, but sometimes the game is like, can't make up its mind. Alright, I know I want to cut these to at least 6 meters. 6 to 9 meters is the... Yeah, 2 week. I ran out of steam or something, I don't know. The game is weird sometimes. It does what it wants to when it feels like it. Eat your Wheaties, yeah. You know, that's actually a cereal I have not eaten in a long time. Maybe I should pick up a box of Wheaties. Maybe that's my problem. Listen, you know, when we make enough money, I think we're going to pump down the water just a little bit to make cutting trees a little easier. That would be kind of nice. Alright, let's see. I do have the measuring tool on here from Lumberjack. Let's make these... I think 6 meters is a good length. That should give us a good price. Hey, I'd say leave it that way. If that way, it's less likely to get spammed and identity thief. If people think you're dead, that could be a good thing. Come on. Cooperate. Oh, this is so miserable. Stop disappearing. Give me. Oh, now I can't activate it at all. Why can't I no cut? Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, I got it. There. Let's see. That one might be, maybe. Nope. I'm going to cut it again. It says, nope, too heavy, too heavy. Let's cut another 6 meters. I think 6 meters will give us a good price. And that's short enough. I think maybe that little Ford could pull 2, maybe 2 at a time. For sure, 1. Should be able to pull 1. Yeah. But if you can get away with 2, I'd say go for 2. Oh, according to my Discord, T-Gaming's playing Farm Simulator 25 too. Uh-oh. Technicality won't let you attach? Maybe I can attach. Maybe the game's being ornery tonight. Oh, it's going to let me attach. There you go. Huh, that was weird. Always some weird little glitch. Yeah, see if I can pull it. Uh-oh. Game freaking out. Can't move. He's stuck. Uh-oh. Technicality's having a technicality. Oh, no, he's still moving. Oh, you want to drop the winch line? You want me to remove it? I think you got to get on the tractor to do that. There we go. Okay, it's removed. Yeah, you got to get on the tractor to remove it. I think technicality's having technicalities. He's struggling to move. Let me see if I can back it up and hook it up for you. Maybe I think you want to be close. Let's see if I can get them hooked up for you. Yep, there we go. Should be able to just pull it now. I think we're set. When you pull them, they should just turn in together. Should. Oh, maybe they're not going to. Usually they turn in together. Yeah, it's struggling. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do one at a time. Might be too much for it. Usually the logs will, you know what I mean, do like a V and flip into each other, usually. Let me tell you what, let me unhook them, pull one log so they come apart a little bit. I know what I need to do. Let's see. Let's do that. Hook up one. Pull it apart a little bit, and then they should. There we go, a little bit, and then now I think they'll pull good. I think they'll pull good now. Yeah, they should turn, flip, and they're trying. Yeah, maybe 2 logs is too much for that. We might have to pull 1 log at a time. Yeah, because if you're struggling now, there's no way you're going to get over that rock bridge. Yeah, we might have to pull just 1 at a time. This Ford is a pig. Of course, you're on soil, too. That makes a difference. Maybe once you get onto firm ground, maybe it'll come around. Because this is considered like mud you're trying to drive through right now. I definitely can't afford anything bigger right now. I think the next cheapest tractor is anything with decent horsepower. We're talking at least 10,000. Yeah, the Bulldog's 12. I don't think the Ferguson's got any more power than what you got. 24. Yeah, 23. Ferguson's got 1 extra horsepower, so that ain't gonna be any different. So yeah, I think we're kind of stuck with that for a while. Explain? You pretty much just get on and play. Can he do it, guys? Can he do it? This is fun. I'll be surprised if he make that, because going over this rock bridge is tough. Very tough. Ugh. I think you're going to have to do 1 log at a time, buddy. I don't think she can do it. She says, nope, ain't going to happen. Yeah, we're going to have to kick it down to 1, I think. I think it'll do 1. It better do 1. If it don't do 1, then we just wasted our money. Let's see if it'll do 1. Oh, yeah. You're good. We can do 1 at a time. And maybe when we get to the smaller diameter ones, then maybe do 2. Okay, we can at least do 1. That's better than nothing. Yeah, I remember 1950. I'm hoping we're gonna make a much bigger profit off these longer logs rather than taking more or less firewood sticks in. Oh yeah, it handles 1 no problem. Yeah, 2 was just a little too many. Remember Once Upon a Time in the West? It was too many. What do we get? $800 just for 1. It could be. I don't know. Usually they'll pull either way. Well, let's see. We're losing daylight. I'm gonna slow down time here a little bit. Let's see. While he's pulling them logs, I can take another load of silage in. I don't want to be playing this in the dark. I think we'll finish up that tree we cut. I'll take another load of silage in. And I think we might just be able to sleep through a night. Yeah, that was my goal. I'd really, really like to get... Of course, this has a light on it. Work through the night. Nah, I don't like to work and play in the dark. Unless I absolutely have to. I was just trying to catch up on the comments here. Oh, yeah, I can definitely show the house off. Yeah, absolutely. I should go there to sleep anyway. I'm kind of scared to sleep because sometimes when you sleep, the productions get done ahead of time, and that's not a good thing. Oh, wow! We made $1,500 on that log. That must have been veneer. No, did not get a puppy dog yet. We can't afford a dog. Dogs are expensive. Dogs cost money. What is a dog house anyway? How much? I haven't looked into that. I think they're like $500 for a doggy house. Animals, others. $2,500 for a dog house? No, thank you. I know there's I might have to look into that. There are cheaper doghouse mods for like $200 or $300. That's the only way I'm getting a dog. I'm not spending $2,500 for a doghouse. No way. Love to have a dog, but it's too expensive. That's an inch or two of water we could pump down. Maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, that's what's going to make this challenge very hard, is just running the water pump. I think they're not in the stock game, but I think there might be a mod for it. I think there's a mod for cats. I think. Yeah, that's true. You could look at it that way. I might have to look into that FAFO. I think there might be a mod for cats. I thought there was. I could be wrong. I know there's like an animal mod where you can place down animals and stuff, and I thought there was a cat in that, I think. I might have to look into that. But I thought I saw somebody playing and they had cats, and I said, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And I thought there was a cat mod. Yeah. But then you could look at it the other way. No one in 1950 would pay $1,500 for a single log. So yeah, you gotta be, you must be getting to the thinner logs. We only got 700 for that one. Yeah. I might do that. I might look through my mods and see if I can add the cheaper doghouse mod on here. Yeah, there's for sure a static one. I know there's like a exotic animal mod you can download. JRA Games found it. It's just a mod where you can get like elephants and giraffes and gators and skunks, but they're just a placeable. They don't move. All they do is they just stand there and make noises. And I think there was a cat in that mod. Lion for sure. You can get a lion or a tiger. But I thought there was a cat too. Was he able to pull two this time? Now they're getting smaller. Oh, he must be on the last one. It looks like the small one. Yeah, I think he's got the last log. Well, if you come to play and I remember to add that animal mod thing, you can get a pet gator. Only got $32 for that little stick. Yeah, you get down to them thinner ones. 32 bucks, yeah. Hey, it's $32 more than we had before. I think with that tree cleared up, we got plenty of money. I don't want to sleep, but I'm going to stand on this silo thing and make dang sure, and I'm going to keep an eye on the other productions. I want to make dang sure when they're done, I want to shut them off. How are we doing, Technical? Are you ready for it to get dark? And I don't think the lights work on that tractor either. Seems like last time I tried to use that tractor in the dark, it... Alright. We're going to fast forward some time. It's going to get dark, people. But I want to at least make it to the next day before we end the stream. Whee! It's getting dark out. Technical's like, no, wait, I can't see. Oh, we got a full moon. That ain't so bad. Okay, we want to keep an eye on the other productions. Okay, that one's okay. Oh, Stone Crusher, Stone Crusher. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. We're wasting money. Stop, stop. We gotta shut that off. Okay. Deactivate Stone Crusher. Garden is doing good. Okay, okay. Yeah, we gotta keep a close eye on that, guys. We don't want to go too quick here. Yeah, if I would have left that Stone Crusher on, that would have been wasting money. Alright, we're going to make it to the next day at least. And then I suppose, yeah, that'll be about the same as the last stream. We'll have a nice 4-hour stream. That's plenty long enough, I think. Yeah, good thing I did this, guys. Look, it's only 10 p.m. and the silo is just about ready to run out of material. So we got to shut that off just in the nick of time. I wish they'd make a mod for that, or fix it so productions shut off after they run out. Yeah, if you accidentally leave your productions on, guess what? Yeah, see the production cost? Well, I guess that ain't the worst. But still, that's money. Okay, and stop. And we can shut that off. Deactivate. Okay, how's the wood chipper? Oh, wood chipper's holding out good. You know what? I bet we could... You know what? It's already 1 o'clock in the morning. Just to play it safe, I'll stand next to that. Make sure that don't run out. Okay, let's see if we can make it daylight again here, guys. How's the garden doing? Garden is doing very well. No problems there. Okay. Oh no! That's money technicality! Nah, it's all good. Sometimes I miss spots too. Alright, let's see if we can make it daylight here again. Well, my plan is, every time I play this, I'm going to try to make it, you know, multiplayer so anybody can join at any time. Whenever I'm playing or doing a live, people will be able to join. Alright, let's see. Let's make it so it's nice and light out here. We'll stop around 7 o'clock, I think. That's probably good enough. We made it to the next day. How sweet is that? Okay, so that's down to 9,000. Let me double check everything. Garden is holding up pretty darn good. We could probably slip by another day with the garden. Okay, fermenting's done. Wood chipper's done. So next... Oh, and look at our brand new lawn, guys. Oh, this is beautiful. When this fully matures, look at that. Look at all the nice silage potential we have here. We did very well today. Thank you so much, Technicality. Yeah, this much work definitely would not have gotten done without Technicality's help today. We wouldn't have gotten this all done, and it is going very good. I wish I could give an exact day and time when I'm going to do this again, but I just can't. I'm going to try to, at the minimum, do it at least once a week minimum. So, and I will at least try to give a 3-hour, 4-hour heads up notice before I do it. So, but yeah, with the way my schedule is, I just can't commit to an exact day. So, too many random jobs going on right now. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I should probably put that back in my inventory just in case, because multiplayer can do weird things. So I want to put that back in my hand, just so it's there. Make sure I got it. Yep, just in case. Well, guys, I think I'll give a minute or two for everybody to get their final comments in and say their goodbyes. And yeah, we did very well here. I don't think there's much more we can do today. Well, I mean, there's stuff we could do today, but if we start working now, we'll never end the stream. Well, Duke says anytime, bud. Yes, anytime. Yep, absolutely. All you got to do in the description below this video and some other videos, there's a link to my Itcho website. I'm sure you've been to that website before. It's a farm simulator website where you can, well, they do more than farm simulator. It's a place where you can download mods. You go to that link, all the mods I'm using, you download them and just put them in your mod folder. There's also a save game file if you also want to try to do your own challenge. I have a save game file there you can put in, and if you want to try your own opportunity at this. You do have to download, because I do have some mods. I want to explain this again. One of them for sure is, there's one mod for sure that is no longer available. That's the McCormick Seed Driller. I cannot find this mod anywhere else. So it's the only place you can get it. I just happened to download it when it was available. Now I can't find it anymore. So that's one of them. So there are some mods that are hard to find. But it's only 50 or so mods, so it ain't too bad. Okay, let's go through the chat one more time. See if I missed anything important. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes I forget to mention that. I had it opened up. I had it on multiplayer the first night, too, and I just totally forgot to say that. But yeah, I'll try to select multiplayer before I play. The name is DukeRetroFarmer, of course, on the game list on the server. And the password, I just kept it simple. I just put water, because there's water everywhere. So the password's water. But this is not like my old server where I left it on 24/7. The only time this will be available is when I'm playing it. So yeah, you're just all it is. You're just joining my game. It's not a server that I leave on. So yes, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. It was a good night. I think we covered everything we wanted to cover. I think Technicality went home already, and yeah, I guess that is. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hopefully we'll get some more knocked out next time. I think we ended here. Thank you, everyone. I'm just doing a quick scan, make sure I miss anything important here. All right. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, and like I say, anytime. You can join back anytime. It's always a good time. Well, guys, I think oh, God, I almost forgot to do the most important thing. God, that would have... You imagine if I forgot? That would have sucked. I'm going to do it twice. Juan has done that a couple times, where you do all this work and forget to save, and you come back. And, oh... Don't want to ever forget to do that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was just another cheap mic I picked up at Walmart. It was only like 30-40 bucks. My old one, I figure, I've had that for years. I figured the mic was just wearing out on that one. All right. If I don't shut up and end it, it's never going to end. All right. I'm officially ending the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. Catch you next time. Bye for now.